The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What up, everybody? Man, I always got to work on an intro, man. It's always like, all right, man, time to start the show. What do I say? Yo, man, say the same thing as I always say, man. Welcome to Real Figures. This is episode number 13. My name is Omar V. Got a very awesome show today. You guys are looking for the toy news of the week. You guys found the right place, man. Because right here we're gonna talk everything from Marvel Legends. Obviously, the thumbnail got big Marvel Legends reveal this week. Definitely talk over that 4 Horsemen wave from this week, and some DC Multiverse, man. Because you guys know I got to get my boy Todd up in here, man. But as always, before we get into that, I do like to go through my pickups of the week and then say what's up to the chat, because I know the chat's getting in here and stuff. So yeah, like I said, we got a very awesome show, man. I suggest grabbing yourself a drink, grabbing yourself a smoke if you partake and stuff, and let's get into it, man. I'll start off with my pickups because I did get some cool stuff. Got this Mark 20 Iron Man. This thing's pretty freaking fly, bro. I like the armor on this thing, just the helmet, the lines on this figure, like it's just dope as fuck. Like as soon as I saw this thing, I had to get it, man. I'm seeing the Mark 6 like floating around. I do want to get that, but I think I'm good with the She-Hulk and the Iron Man for right now. I think that's like all the figures I'm gonna get from the wave, and then wait for a sale. This thing is cool. Came with all these little effect pieces too, so I like that, man. I gotta get this one, the flying post. So I got that. That's a pretty awesome one. And then, as I was saying, my boy Todd is always cooking, so got a platinum edition, or no, this is a collector edition Cobblepot penguin. It's a classic penguin. Shout out to Josh from before in Toy Games. I think Josh from before credited OG trilogy. But yeah, I saw them put like a muzzle flash on this thing, and I was like, I gotta get that thing posed out like this. Figure's pretty dope, man. $30 though. I don't know if it's worth $30, but like it's pretty dope. Let's try to get this thing in focus. It's pretty dope, man. And then the muzzle flash I got from Valiverse. So that's a Valiverse muzzle flash. Boom, coming at you, man. So that's pretty dope. And then also I got YOLO Park Optimus Prime. So I got the YOLO Park in. I had pre-ordered it through YOLO Park, man. My box came all fucked up, so I don't know, man. It's a dope figure though, but I think I like the Megatron a little bit better, man. This thing's a little bit fidgety. And then the ankles, man, they don't move as good as the Megatron because it's got like these 2 guards on them. So the ankle rocker is like, damn, it's hard, bro. It's hard to get any kind of movement in it, man. But the Megatron was freaking dope. I wish they would have just kind of not tweaked it as much as they did on this release right here, man. And then it got to light up feature. I got to put the batteries in there though, but it's pretty cool. Like I said, they are kind of like half model kitty, so it's like you got to kind of get used to them. It takes a little bit of getting used to at first, man. That's all I got this week, guys. As always, let me know what you guys are picking up, man. I always like to ask the chat because yeah, like you guys know about this show, man. Kind of go through the pickups, go through the pre-orders and stuff. So there's always cool stuff to buy, man, you know, and like you can't buy everything, so it's kind of cool to have like a place to just talk to like-minded people, see what they're collecting, see what they're into, man. But let's see what's up with the chat. Let's get into saying what's up to those like-minded people. Darth G is the first one in here. Darth, what's up, bro? What's good with you, man? Mochi's back. What's up, Mochi? My man. What's good, bro? Will Flow is in the building. What's up, Will? It's good to see you back, man. Be Weird is in the house. TVMAO and not one curse word in the intro. Fucking lame, right? You gotta wait, bro. You gotta. Have you guys noticed how I do the starting soon for like a minute or something? That gives me time, so as soon as I hop in here, I can say fucking bitch and shit and all kinds of other shit that other toy shows won't say. What's up, everyone? Aiden Skate's in the building. What's up? What's up? Your NYC's in the house. What's up, NYC's? Good to see you, man. Justin Booth is in the building. He says hello, everyone. Yo, what's up, Justin? It's good to see you, man. Tyler L is in the house. What's up, Ty? What's good with you, man? You picking up those that Cabal 3-pack, bro? Gotta know your opinion. Andy's in the house. He says, yo, what's up, gang? What's up, Andy? It's good to see you, bro. Got the regulars in here as always, man. You guys are always awesome, man. Like I said, cool place to just talk to like-minded people. And then yeah, just kind of like go over the pre-orders of the week, the previews of the week and stuff, and then just see what we think about them. I'll tell you what I think about this stuff, but I like to read your guys' interactions with me and just kind of seeing where your guys' heads at. You know what I mean? But yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of the show, got a very awesome show. It's very packed out. So without further ado, let's just get into it, guys, man. I did want to start off with some of this Toddy Mac news, man. Did kind of touch on this dark side last week. He had this thing already kind of prototyped out, or I don't know if it was a prototype, it was the final or the final product. We already kind of had it showing off at Phoenix last week, but pre-order went up. Thing went pretty fast, man, as expected. The thing was drying up on Amazon, on BBTS. I did manage to lock one in on Amazon, but man, I was at work and I don't know, man. Like I said, these windows for these pre-orders are getting shorter and shorter, bro. You really have to pay attention. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. This is like even like I don't even remember this like during the pandemic like this. I think during the pandemic it was hard to get in-store stuff, but now like the after effect of the pandemic, you know, quote unquote pandemic or whatever, it's like you're getting like these like short pre-order windows, man. So you really got to make up your mind, man. And I think it's kind of cool that companies like put out the previews a few days before, because like, can you just imagine if it was like MEZCO style and it was like, hey, this goes up for pre-order in like 2 hours? It'd be the Wild West, bro. So like I like kind of getting a heads up on stuff, but yeah, even then with the heads up and everything, you still have to make up your mind fairly quickly, man. And yeah, luckily Todd had this thing earlier on in the week. So I already kind of had made up my mind. I did like it. There were a few things that I didn't really enjoy about it, like the belt. It just seems a little bit like, I don't know. I looked at it, the design of the character, and it does fit his design, but the belt is just like, man, it just looks too bland for me, you know. Overall the figure looks cool though. I did see some people that weren't happy about the veiny, girthy arms that he has. They're like veiny and girthy, but I don't know. I didn't really have a problem with that. I guess it was just kind of reused from forgot the figure that they reused it from, but yeah, it's just simple reuse, I guess. I don't think it's hurting anybody. I honestly didn't really have a problem with it. I mean, the guy's fucking yoked up, bro. I mean, he's gonna have some veins, you know. And then I did see this custom, man, online. Shout out to Toy Hunters Collective. I think he credited somebody on Facebook, but I didn't get the exact name. But I did see this Dark Side, man. Dude, the animated series Dark Side, or this is like another comic book version. Like, this looks fucking dope too, man. And honestly, after seeing this custom, I was thinking like, man, should I just hold off on this and roll the dice to see if he releases this one like as a platinum edition? That would be awesome, man. Because now seeing this, I can potentially see him throw this Dark Side in a 2-pack with Soups, this color version, which I would dig. You know, I would like totally dig. Keep the soft goods cape. Like I'd be perfectly happy with that Dark Side. I think that's the Dark Side that everybody has in their head. But this Jack Kirby one is pretty dope, man. Like I think it's pretty awesome. Like, it's still classic and comic book looking. And I think it's just dope. I think it's just a dope looking Dark Side. I was happy to get it, man. Let me see what's up with the chat. Chat's fucking jumping in here. Pop photos in the building, kicking it out for McFarlane, bro. Come on, man. You gotta get into the meat and potatoes of the show, bro. Hooker boots. Yeah, that was the other thing that I heard people not digging too much, is those thigh highs, like my man Mochi was saying last week. Those thigh high boots. Yep, Ghost right there with him. B Rivera in the house. What's up, B? What's good with you, man? Hey, yo, Boncho. What's up, Boncho? But what are you guys' thoughts on this Dark Side, man? Did any of you guys lock this in, or was this an easy pass for you guys? Dark Side is buff, homies. Yep, exactly. And like I said, I saw people not really digging that, like that added sculpt and like the veins and stuff. But I don't know. I can overlook that stuff. It's like, you know, they're action figures. They're not going to be exactly how we imagine them in our heads, you know. And I don't know. I didn't really see any issue with that, honestly. I think the most issue that I saw people having is just like the thigh high boots, and then something about the cape being a little bit too long, you know. But other than that, I think it's a great looking figure. But like I said, after seeing this custom, I have to wonder, man, are they gonna repaint this and repack this? And if they do, like, am I stuck with this one that I'm happy with? But I don't know, I'd be potentially happier with something else. I gotta wonder. Pac, my man, the resident McFarlane expert. I think it's dope for McFarlane Dark Side. I cop 2, trying to see if this ends up like the Bane. Money, yeah, bro. Not mad at you at that, man. Especially at the rate that these pre-orders are drying up. I can't blame you, bro. My man Justin, he says, I missed out on the pre-sale for the Black Batman tumbler, but I was able to pre-order the camouflage version on Amazon. Yeah, bro, same. And yeah, that's actually the next thing we're gonna talk about, man. Because yeah, we did talk about this last week. but went up for pre-order, man. I thought this thing was gonna be $90, bro. I thought it was gonna be like $80, around the $80, $90. $100, bro, plus shipping. Stupidly, bro. This is my dumbass. At work, I'm looking at the pre-order and I'm thinking, like, man, this is a little bit expensive. Hold on, we got a 10% off code. All right, let me get my other fake email, my burner email going. About to get that stuff. I'm at work though, so I'm not really like, like paying attention too much. I can just kind of put my phone away. My thought process is I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go through a site. I'm gonna check out some other stuff that's on there that I might want. Add it in, make the shipping, justify the shipping a little bit. Might have increased the shipping. I don't know. Fucking thing sells out, bro. This thing was, like I said, man, this stuff is like a short pre-order window, guys. You guys really got to make up your mind, man. Because like Justin, man, I missed out on this shit, man. I missed out stupidly, And earlier in the night, I think the night before, the camouflage version had gone up on Amazon. So I was able to lock that one in. But I think this is the one that I really wanted, man. It's just that shock of the sticker price at first glance. Stupidly thinking like, oh man, it's gonna be plus shipping. Like this thing might be like $150. Like I said, I'm over here thinking like, all right, let me go look at some other stuff. Stupidly, like why? I should have just gone in for the stuff and been out for the thing that I wanted. Because yeah, sells out, and obviously, guys, you guys know the name of the game. This stuff's already starting to go on the bay, guys. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't buy any of this stuff, guys. Like stay away from this type of stuff because honestly, like I said during that Death Dealer, horse 2-pack thing, like I think sometimes companies look at these prices on the aftermarket, man, and I don't know if they judge their prices around that, but I mean, it couldn't hurt to look, because yeah, obviously these things are already getting marked up at $200. There's some bidding going on a few of them. And yeah, guys, what are your guys' thoughts on it, man? Like, did you guys lock one in if you guys were in the market for it? And if not, what were your guys' thoughts on just like the short pre-order windows, I guess, man? Because like I said, these things are drying up fast, guys. Let me see what the chat's saying. Man, be weird. Heard the gloves are too long, but I think they look good like that. Oh yeah, on the dark side. Yeah, I think the dark side looks fucking dope, man. Honestly, like I said, it's just that slight paint tweak that I don't know. It probably could have been the perfect dark side for me. Articulation aside, but like I said, Todd's improving, man. Man, I forgot to use that code. Oh man, YC, yeah, he's got like some 10% off code pops up all the time. I was scared of the sellout, man. Smart man, bro. Yeah, bro. It's that fucking that FOMO that's definitely got to take over, man. I had the chance to pre-order the tumbler, but missed out. Oh well, god damn it, man. Same, Dart, same, bro. Damn, $195. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's like the set price. So, like I said, there are already a few, bids going on, bidding wars going on. But man, like I said, like, I hope the people that are bidding on this aren't stupid like me and saw this like, no, I'll wait. Oh, I'm gonna go check out some other stuff, like stupid, bro. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Don't think, clearly just order. Yeah, exactly. Don't think, just order, guys. Worry about it later, man. But yeah, guys, that's that. I think it was a dope Batmobile, and I don't know, man. I have to wonder like if Todd's gonna dip back in and maybe kind of repack this, maybe without the figure. That would make that Morgan Freeman figure like it'll definitely go up in the aftermarket just because of that. If he kind of goes back into the market, puts out another tumbler without the figure, like in the Batmobile colors, maybe a little bit less deco here and there. I don't know. But I know when he did that with the 89 Batmobile, thing sold out. He restocked it. Now you can't give those fucking things away. They're all over Amazon. So I definitely think he's not gonna do that same mistake. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's gonna restock his site. I have no idea. So I don't know. I am definitely not gonna go on eBay though. Like I could live without it. If I could live without it at $100, like I'm stupidly, I'll definitely live without it at a 200 plus. Can't wait till the animated series one drops. Oh man, that one is definitely gonna be like, don't think about it. Don't think about it, buddy. Just pre-order and bounce. But yeah, man. So be on the lookout for this, guys. I think these things are shipping out. Yeah, shipping out in July, man. So, and then the White Knight still up for pre-order on his site. I just checked before the show. Still up for pre-order, $89, and that should be shipping in a few weeks. But from there, let's jump over to some of the DC multiverse action figures and stuff. And looks like that Batman Forever wave is coming to pre-order pretty soon, probably going up next week. And man, this promotional image is freaking awesome, bro. If you show this to anybody outside of the action figure community, they'll just tell you it's a movie poster. Like, this is the motherfucking movie poster. Those head sculpts, like, man, bro, just look at that Jim Carrey. Like, I could have sworn that's like the literally the actor. You know, Tommy Lee Jones looks great. Like Val Kilmer with his lips and everything looks just like him. And then you have the bat right here in the back, that huge bat. That I don't know, man. I was looking at this wave. Like, do I want the whole wave? I already have that Val Kilmer Batman from that 6-pack or whatever. And then the Jim Carrey, I think that's the only one in the Two-Face that I'm probably gonna get. And then I do like the costume on Robin right here. That costume is freaking dope, man. It just, I don't know, it's just like that classic Flying Grayson's colorway that he designed his costume around. It's got the nipples and everything. So like, man, I don't know. It's gonna be tough to kind of not go all in on the wave. But I think the bath. I mean, he got creative with the bath. I think it's just a little bit weak, you know. Like I said, I think during WonderCon when these were revealed, I think it would have been actually smarter to kind of mix and match the movies. Like put this Batman and this Robin, and then mix that with like Poison Ivy and like Batgirl, and then maybe put those Robins or that Batman and that Robin in this wave. And then that way he probably could have done like a Bane bath, you know, from the movie. And I think that would have been pretty cool. So you would have got the Mr. Freeze bath and then the Bane bath, but you would have had to mix and match the movies. You know what I'm saying? But either way, like I saw people digging on that bat, and I'm sure, like, I don't know, that'll look pretty awesome in some photography. You know, I just gotta wonder how well it's gonna articulate because I think it might be humongous. But are you guys excited for this wave, man? Are you guys gonna go all in, or are you guys just looking to buy a few of them? Let's see what the chat's saying. Man, Justin, he says, if I want the tumbler in black, I'll just paint it myself and say $40 to $50. Hey, smart man, Justin. I gotta get on that customizing game, bro. The Joker Eyes tumbler will be here in no time. Save your breath for that, my man. Hey, yeah, right. That'll be awesome. Oh man, I can see that. Easy pass for me on the Batman Forever wave. Ah, come on, Darth. Come on, bro. Just remember your childhood. Joker Eyes tumbler. Let's fucking go. Yeah, another guy with that same $1 million idea. Sugar should have been in the bath. Oh man, Sugar and Spice, bro. That would have been awesome, right? Like, yeah, like, man, I don't think we're gonna get those figures, obviously, but that would have been fucking dope. Like, just to get both of them, like Drew Barrymore and I forget the name of the other chick. But yeah, though, man, that movie, I gotta rewatch that movie. Darth, rewatch that movie, bro. I guarantee you'll change your mind. Who else we got in here? We got KJ sliding in. He says, "Sub peeps, fuck man, I didn't get the notification." KJ, you gotta hit the bell for the notification. Hit the bell, subscribe, like the video, comment. It's like, god damn, YouTube make everybody do all that shit. I don't know. I try not to ask for that stuff, but like I always say, man, at the end of the show, really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate all the views. You guys check it out on the replay. You guys check out a little bit of it. Really appreciate it, man. Because like I said, I put this show together, but it is important to me have like active chat and stuff, and you guys are awesome, man. But yeah, we'll be probably taking a look at this wave next week. Because then from there we move into the new adventures, the Batman new adventures. Another wave. I believe this is wave number 3 or 4, if I can remember, man. And here we have Catwoman, Nightwing, Bane, Joker, and then 2 hyenas from Harley Quinn. Forget the name of those guys. Those are fucking dope ass hyenas though. But man, I don't know. These this line right here doesn't seem like it's like hitting, man. Like, I don't know, man. I honestly thought when these were first like showing off that he was gonna do this stuff, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be all in on this stuff. And it just hasn't. I don't know, man. Like, I like the show. Oh, who didn't like the series, man? Who didn't like both of the series? But it's just something about the figures that it's just like I don't know, man. They just look like, I don't know, like something that I'm just gonna put on my shelf, which I do with a lot of my toys. Like, it's not like I'm like posing everything around all the time and taking all these pictures, but it's just something about this line that is just like not really exciting as I might have imagined it at the beginning, you know. Because they look great. They look like good representations of the series and stuff, but like I said, it's just something about it that I'm not really excited about. And then obviously the new adventures obviously had like the design changes and stuff. I think a few of them were cool, but man, I always just like the classic Batman the Animated Series designs a little bit more. Like honestly, not a little bit, a lot of bit more, especially the Catwoman. The Joker, I got used to in both versions. The Bane, I definitely like the other version better. But I remember, I think it was a Scarecrow, man. In the New Adventures, he looked fucking way scarier, bro. So I don't know, but it's just trips me out how I'm not really like all over this line right here, man. It's just something that I thought I would have been all in on. I think maybe the price is factoring into that because these motherfuckers are not cheap, bro. I think they're rounding out like 20-25 bucks. So I think that's like the main reason that I'm staying away, because it's like I'm not just gonna buy Bane here, especially like everybody's saying get Bane. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know if this would have been better like in 4 packs or 3 packs and stuff, but then how do you pack them out, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's just something about this line that I'm just like, I want to stay away from them. I'm happy that they're being made, but it's not something that I'm like in the market for, I guess, and I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is outside of maybe just the price. What are the thoughts of you guys, man? Gimp Bane, my man Ty. He says, Be Weird says, these Batman Adventures figures look nice, but for me, they don't look fun. Yeah, and that's the other thing, right? Definitely don't look like, obviously they're, more retro style toys, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. And that, like, I usually don't have a problem with that when it comes to like Motu and stuff like that. But something about this is it's not catching my excitement. Getting Bane, my man KJ. McFarlane Batman anime series toys are 5 POA. Gay. It is Pride Month, Darth, so that might be up people's alley. The original anime series designs were my favorites as well. Yeah, the original ones, ain't nobody topping those, man. Honestly, I'd be hard. Even Batman, to me, like, he looked better in the animated series, honestly. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. Pulp Fiction Bane. Man. Oh man, people are digging that Bane. Everybody better buy that Bane now. Future Rick is in the building. He says, what's up, everyone? Future Rick, what up? Pock Photo, he says the Nightwing figure was the reason why I was hyped for the re-releases, because he's going for mad money in the aftermarket. Hoping they re-release Batman Beyond, Old Man Bruce, and hopefully the Batcave. Ooh, that'd be sick, bro. And yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are waiting for a Cyborg to hit the superpowers line, because like that's like a fucking grail piece, bro, that I think people will just substitute that nicely in their collection. So there's definitely always figures like that in certain lines and stuff that are like, oh yeah, this is like, oh, it's just perfectly fine to kind of just smudge into your collection and stuff, or slide in. But man, like I said, it's just something about this whole thing. When it first was like revealed that he was gonna do this, I was like, oh, this is easy cops. And I haven't bought one figure, So I don't know. And honestly, the other part of it was that I think when he first did the Batman the animated series ones, he came out with that cell shading on him, and I just was not feeling that, man. So I don't know, staying away from this stuff right here. B Rivera's getting the kick out of the fucking Bane and shit. Ricky, how will flow. Oh man, I always gotta read Ricky like that. Ricky, before he gets blasted on. But we'll move on from there, guys, because keeping it with DC, something we did touch on last week also. Like I said, Gong Studio looked like they were teasing out a Shazam, and yeah, man, more promotional images rolled out this week as the pre-order went live. This thing is priced at pretty dope prices, man. I think I've seen it on TOYZ Metaverse, not including shipping, obviously, but around $77, asking for like a $20 deposit. But like I was saying last week, man, the soft goods on these figures look pretty freaking awesome. Like I like the whole silhouette of them, the shape of them, the tone on them. So I don't know. I'm excited. I just have to wonder on the quality, man, because these are officially licensed figures. And the soft goods and everything. So from what I've seen, they don't come with much, though. It doesn't really look like it comes with a lot. It comes with a couple head sculpts and I think some alternate hands. So you got the closed fist hands, the open hands, and maybe kind of like, I don't know, I wouldn't call these grippy hands, but like kind of semi-closed. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. And then a few more promotional images of the soups. So we got the Kingdom Come soups also. So yeah, man, I'm excited for this line right here, but I'm really excited to see that Superman roll out, to see if I'm going to continue and want to buy more of the figures and stuff, So Superman is definitely going to be that test run, but based off of these images, man, I don't think I got anything to worry about. I think this line is going to be fucking killer, man. I definitely want to see what they scale at versus like other figures, because something about the MEZCO sometimes too, they're a little bit short, man, a little bit shorter than I'd like them to be also. So if this could scale up a little bit taller, man, I wouldn't mind that at all, man. Because like I said, these figures just look awesome. Like it looks like how a hero would look like in real life almost, you know. So it looks freaking sick. Are you guys excited about this? Have you guys checked these out, or you guys pre-order the Superman yet? And just what are your guys' thoughts on it, man? Because like I said, this is like one of the lines I'm kind of most excited for. But I just, the only thing I'm like hesitant about is just like the quality we're looking at here from this company. Because like I said, I don't know anything about Pop Mart / Gong Studio and stuff, but yeah, based off of just the designs and these images right here, hopefully the execution is up to standards, man. Because these things look freaking dope. The underwear be looking a little tight. Yeah, on the Zoops. It was a little bit tight, huh? Got the seam going up and shit. I'm like, man, bro, got a wedgie, huh? That's the other thing too. And then the belt looks a little, I don't know, looks a little bit kind of cheap looking. But like I said, I'm gonna give this thing a test run. I'm gonna give this thing a try. I like the whole look of them, man. They just look really dope. The head sculpt was like fucking fire too, man. Like that looks like some classic Alex Ross shit. That cheap shit motherfuckers be trying to slang on their Instagram. This look fire. Why Soup's got the camel toe, right? Right? This shit looks fucking hilarious. Oh man, goddamn, you guys are making me not excited about this shit. As excited as it was, but no, I'm gonna give it a try, guys. I did see that. It's crazy how you motherfuckers see that shit right away too. It's like they got the camel toe. Oh man, the soft goods look way better than those midget MEZCOs. Darth G with the comment of the night so far. That's funny, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Those MEZCOs they're stubby sometimes. Like I said, these things look like they're filling these shits out great, man. So I'm excited to see it, man. And yeah, for that price, it's might as well try it out, you know. The Kryptonian bulge. Yeah, I got no bulge right there, bro. It look like cut his balls off. Hey, yo, it is 2024, so might be the Soups of tomorrow. But from there, let's move on to TMNT, guys. Not gonna be a toy show if we're not talking some turtles, man, because it looks like they're coming to the 1/18 scale Joy Toy line. No other kind of images out right now, just this coming soon teaser. So man, definitely be on the lookout for this, guys. Man, you guys are familiar with any of the Joy Toy stuff? Obviously, you guys have seen like their Warhammer figures and stuff, their offerings and everything. They go deep, guys. They go fucking deep. And man, I can expect anything from like man, they'll probably have like those I think they do like army packs, or I'm not sure if they're army packs, but they'll do like Foot Clan and everything. I'm excited to see these things roll out, man. I can see them. Shout out to Codenames, man. He was kind of talking to me about these. I know he's like a big Joy Toy guy. Potential for like vehicles, obviously the van, so all kinds of stuff that they might have up their sleeve for this already, man. I think the one thing that is a kind of a turn off to everybody, and no fault to Joy Toy, but it's just like the goddamn amount of turtle figures out there. And this is it. This is, like I said, it's no fault to Joy Toy, but it's just like another line of turtles. Man, gotta wait and see on them. But it is offering something that the other companies aren't, which is a 1/18 scale line. So but that might be cool, man. Might have to check them out. Like I said, I wouldn't mind them being little tiny turtles. That might be pretty dope. And like I said, the Joy Toy stuff, they pack in a bunch of detail, a bunch of articulations, these small things. I think the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is like the price point and how they're going to be released. Like, are they going to be singles, or are they going to be a 4-pack? Because like, I don't know. I think when it comes to like teams like this, it's like you have to have them all, you know. So it's very hard to kind of just put one out. Maybe they do 2-packs. I don't know. I don't know like the whole layout, I guess, to Joy Toy stuff. And I've only gotten one, and thanks to Codenames, he actually sent me one time. And it was pretty dope. It was like a Blood Angel. Only Warhammer figure I've ever touched. Pretty dope. Like I said, it's something that I don't really get into because I don't know like much about Warhammer. But potentially this might be something I might be in the market for, because it's fucking turtles, guys. I like turtles. So be on the lookout for this, man. And you guys, what are your guys' thoughts on this right here? Damn, who else is doing turtles? Exactly. It would not be a action figure toy show if we're not talking TMNT. Yo, Joy Toy, TMNT, Technodrome, Foot Cruiser. Yo, KJ got the ideas, bro. Fucking hell, man. That'd be awesome, right? Hasbro Turtles next. Oh, they did the Power Rangers, man. Hi, you get turtles and you get turtles. Yeah, man, that fucking meme. Hopefully a 4-pack. I wouldn't be mad at that. Honestly, I would not be mad at that, because I would hate to like try to track all these motherfuckers down. Like, it would just be a lot, bro, that I'm not really trying to do. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they have more images come out maybe next week, maybe a couple weeks after, man, because summertime is coming around the corner, and we're already actually in summer, right? So yeah, man, I think these companies are starting to gear up for a bunch of reveals, man. So definitely gonna be here to cover all this shit right here, man. I'm glad I don't need every version of every turtle ever made. Oh, I know, man. Like right now, I think everybody's posting the new animated series MEZCO turtles. I don't know, man. There's some serious coping going on right now, but like I don't know. A couple dope images, but like I said, wait till you start seeing the Donnie pics, the team poses, the all that. You ain't gonna see no cool Donnie pics. They're all gonna be goofy. That was definitely the deal breaker, but it's a fuck you to all you Donatello fans out there, man. Donatello fans. But yeah, let's see what the chat's saying on this. Screw it, I'm down for Joy Toy. Hey, let's see what they got. Let's see what they got, man. But moving on from there, keeping it with the 118 scale, moving to some higher toys. Next up, we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface, 1974. Now I'm not 100% sure if this is from the new series, because this doesn't look like the classic Leatherface, or am I completely off? Because I know there was like a Netflix series going on. And this looks a little bit modern to me. Like, I don't know. I could be way off though, but it is cool. The one thing I'm tripping out on though is like I always see these Hyatt Toys pre-orders. I never see any of them on my feed. I never see one fucking Hyatt Toys on my feed. Like outside of the Rambos that I think are trickling out right now, I hardly see any of their 118 stuff. Hardly see any other stuff outside of a few Godzillas that they send out to people, a few Mothras and shit here and there. I want to see these motherfucking things land, bro. I want to see these things in hand. Are they pre-ordering? Are people pre-ordering these? Are they liking them? Or what are their thoughts on them? Because they look cool for 118 figures. Like for 118 figures, like it is cool that the companies are putting this stuff out. Because like I said, we just talked about 118th TMNT potential new line that people are going to get into. Maybe that starts pulling people into this 118 scale stuff, man. I don't know. Leatherface would be a character like that pulls more people in. But if you're already going deep and you're starting to build out all these different kind of like or adding all these different kind of properties to your collection, like why not? Why not Leatherface? It'd be a cool thing to throw in there. So I just want to see more of these like land though, because I don't think I'm seeing these motherfuckers. Because from there, move on to another GI Joe reveal from them. Next up, we got Stalker. So another GI Joe 118 scale figure. Not gonna hit the U.S. market, man. You're definitely gonna have to go through online retailers from overseas to get these, like we were talking about last time. And I don't know, man. It don't look bad. Like I said, the charm, usually for GI Joe is a smaller scale, so these look cool, man. Like I said, though, I'm not really seeing too many of them in hand. Like I'm hesitant to even talk about some of this shit, man, because it's like, yo, where's the stuff at? Screw it, I'm down for Joy Toy, man. People actually don't shoot them much. I see Warhammer here and there. Yeah, Warhammer stuff, you're right. That's the Joy Toy stuff, but the highest stuff, like I've yet to see too many of them. I got it at my local shop. It's cool. Okay, yeah, I've seen, like I said, I've heard people buy a few here and there, but actually seeing them in hand, not so much, man. But this stalker looks pretty dope. Like he looks cool enough, man. Like I said, I'm really impressed by just like the frequency of their pre-orders here. Like they put them out like pretty freaking fast. Like obviously they're probably getting a lot of reuse out of this stuff. I think obviously I think that's one of the main things for GI Joe and a lot of toy lines. It's just reuse. If it's a cool line, it has like a lot of reuse. It's a good line to make. It's going to save you a lot of money. You can continuously put out new characters. So I don't know, for what they are, like I think they're cool, but I don't know. I've stayed away, and I think a lot of people are kind of staying away just because they're so hard to get out here, man. And like I said, I just haven't seen them much on my feed. So be on the lookout for this if you guys are interested, because like I said, they're putting these things out fairly fast. I think I talked about one of them. What was the last one I talked about? Was it Destro, or I forget which one it was, but I think that was like about a month ago. So it looks like they're putting one out like every couple of months or every month, honestly. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy how fast they're putting them out. So be on the lookout for this one, guys. Because keeping it with GI Joe, Joe June is kicking off, man. Tuesday we got a fan stream for Pulse. So Hasbro, obviously they're gonna start showing us some new stuff, guys. Showing us some new stuff. And obviously when this stuff comes around, people get antsy, man. And guess what happens when people get antsy? The leaks, baby. The leaks start coming out. Because last night. If you guys were anywhere on Instagram, I'm sure you guys came across this Cobra Stinger. The Stinger, baby. That's the Stinger. Remember the Simpsons Mo? Call that the Stinger. And then the driver looks pretty freaking dope. And yeah, man, looks like they're repainting that vamp in some Cobra colorways. I think it's gonna be pretty hot, man. I think this pre-order is gonna be pretty dope. Like, honestly, I thought the vamp was overpriced. I have seen it in hand and stuff. Looks awesome. Still think it's a little bit overpriced. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, looking at the tumbler and it being the same price, it's like, all right, Omar, cut the crap, right? But yeah, obviously they're gonna get the reuse out of this, the repaint, like, you know, for the Cobra factions and stuff. So yeah, it looks pretty dope, man. I don't know. I potentially might get this now, depending on the price. Hopefully it's cheaper. I highly doubt it, but I do like the colorway on this thing. It looks pretty freaking dope, man. And just after seeing all the pictures of the vamp, all everywhere, I think this one's gonna sell out a little bit faster than the vamp, because I think people got the same kind of thought process as me. You know, that FOMO. Man, I didn't get the vamp. I'm gonna need this. I'm okay with the price. Okay, yeah. You're gonna have to hop on this one, man. So no info other than this leaked image. So you're gonna have to pay attention on Tuesday to see when this goes up, where it goes up, and for how much. But I think it's gonna be a hot one, man. They need new blast effects for the rockets. Yeah, those are kind of shite, huh? But yeah, looks cool, man. Like, it looks pretty dope. So we got to see. So even if it's $100 again, like I think it's still gonna sell out. I like the green of the vamp better, to be honest. Yeah, well, Cobra doesn't care, Rick. But from there, another leak also, we got this Cobra Trooper retro card back. So it looks like they continue some of these retro card back releases. This would be another cool one, man. I know people are really digging like these retro colorways and just more classic designs on them. This looks kind of the same. Does he have like less stuff on his chest and stuff, like less equipment or what? His loadout looks good too. Cobra. Yeah, exactly. So getting this and now opening it for a year. 8 and skate. This is the Stinger. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm definitely gonna get it this time around. Cause yeah, I think I'm with Andy's. I like the color. I like the color, man. So yeah, fucking be on the lookout for this on Tuesday, guys. So we got these leaks popping up everywhere. And then from there, moving to some Transformers. Next up, we got this Flame Toys Curry Starscream. I hope I said that right, man. That's just fucking hard to say. Kara Curry Starscream. Try to say that shit fast, you know. Try to say that shit fast and high as fuck. Man, this thing looks freaking awesome, man. But man, one thing about these Flame Toys, guys, expensive as shit, bro. Like, man, you think that vamp is expensive? These things are priced at $435 on BBTS, man. So a little bit too pricey for myself. I think they look freaking awesome though, man. I'm kicking myself for not having the funds for that Megazord that they put out, like that like stylized Megazord that they did. That thing looks so awesome. Like, it's just something about them. Like, they just have like, I don't know, just even like vanilla pose and the museum pose. They just look so fucking badass. Comes with a fair amount of accessories and stuff, like premium looking figures, honestly, man. But for that price, like, I just don't know if it's worth anything is worth that much, man. $435 for one Transformer. Like, you're only getting one. It doesn't even transform. Like, that's just too much, man. But the designs on them look very fucking cool. Like, they look very cool. And I'm actually excited. I think it's more than a rumor. I think it's something official. I think it's like Flame Toys are gonna start like doing like collab work with like Takara Tomy and start putting out like masterpiece-esque like versions and stuff. I'm gonna wait to see what's up with those, because those can potentially be like a game changer, you know, as far as price goes and everything. But man, yeah, the Flame Toy stuff is always just a little bit too pricey. Like that Snake Eyes that they put out, that thing looks fucking dope, man. It's like the mechanized fucking version of Snake Eyes. That shit just look cool. And then we have a little bit of an exclusive to a site right here. So we got his Coronation Starscream right here. So we got the cloak and the crown. So yeah, this shit looks fucking dope. Like, I'd love to have a collection of these, but man, you gotta be a fucking millionaire to afford this line. Like, it's just too much, man. Like, way too much. Yeah, not worth it. Goddamn, they look super anime, which is dope. Yeah, right. They had like just like the anime style to them. Like, it just got a little bit more flair, a little bit more attitude to them. They just look very fucking cool, man. But like I said, I've always looked at all of them. Every time they put out some of these Kurokara Curry fucking figures, they just look so cool, man. I honestly always thought that they were like all model kits. I know they do some model kits, but then this line right here, the Kurokara Curry shit. Kurokara Curry. Say that shit super fast, bro. Yeah, I saw that these are like figures and stuff because yeah, that Megazord, man, that thing looks so awesome. I think I saw was it Jobby the Hong and Anthony's Customs review it, and man, both of them were fucking thoroughly impressed by that shit, man. So I think both of them equally said though, maybe not worth the price, but very fucking dope. That cake combo looks real cool. I'm glad I'm not a Transformers collector. Yeah, right. Like it just looks so dope. Like he just looks cool as hell, man. Honestly, for real. Like I'd love to have some of these, but fuck, you're already looking at half a G for just one figure, man. But yeah, soft goods cloak. So that looks very fucking dope. So yeah, a little bit of Transformers. It's starting to slide in a little bit more Transformers news into the show, man. Like I said, previously not really a huge Transformer collector. Like right now, I think I'm just digging on this like YOLO Park line. Like these YOLO Park figures are pretty freaking dope. Like I said though, I think after the Megatron, I was like really excited to get into them, but man, it's something about this Optimus that I'm just not really fully content with. Like I said, a lot has to do with these ankle rockers, man. The lack of like they don't get any movement. So I think that's the one thing about like Transformers is like people are always looking to see what's the best version, what's like the best Transformer. So yeah, definitely be excited for this if I had the money for it, but I just don't, man. So moving on, baby. Oh fuck, another thing I ain't got money for. Fucking hell. No, here and there, man. We gotta, sometimes you gotta splurge on stuff, man. But like I said, sometimes it's just about being smart with your collecting so you can kind of maximize your dollar and stuff and obviously make up your mind on stuff because to just buy everything, I don't know how you can enjoy all that stuff all the time, man. So but next up we got this Hot Toys Kit Fisto finally going up for pre-order. I believe this thing is like $295 right now on a Sideshow, man. So it's cool fucking classic Jedi. Who doesn't love Kit Fisto, man? Like Kit Fisto was fucking dope as fuck, especially in the Clone Wars animated series. Like he was just badass, bro. Especially like that first animated series, like those shorts and stuff. Like he was like during those little shorts, those little mini animated episodes. That's when I was like, yo, this fool's badass, dude. Like I like this guy. So finally, when I got to see him in the Clone Wars, the actual series, like the more 3D animated or 2D animated version, I fucking thought he was dope as fuck, man. His fucking his little apprentice was a fucking dumbass though. I remember the episode where they I forgot where they were. They were like in some cave and shit, and his little apprentice was getting all fucking turned up, and that fool was telling him to calm the fuck down, because he's gonna fuck everything up, and doesn't listen to him, gets killed. So like a fucking idiot, man. But Kid Fist was just so fucking cool. I do remember that they changed his design. Like I think he had like a different design in like the earlier prequel movies, and then I think it was like in the first movie, honestly I forgot. I think in Revenge of the Sith when they kind of did his design change, so he got like a wider fucking eyes, and then this bonus forearm from the Clone Wars animated series, you get this like fucking arm gauntlet thing. So that is pretty fucking dope. Where I'm like, man, why don't they throw this in the Black Series stuff? It's like you're gonna make people buy a whole nother figure for just a fucking gauntlet, you fucking assholes. Because I know they did that with that Sam Jackson figure. They stuck him in that 2-pack, that recent 2-pack. I think it was like exclusive to Shop Disney. And I was like, wait, are they just repacking this thing? And I said, oh man, he has the gauntlet. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like, I want that, but I don't want to buy another fucking Mace Windu figure and shit. So I fucking hate that from companies. But it's like it's that Malibu Stacy effect. He's got a new hat. He's got a new gauntlet. So it gets motherfuckers, but it's cool. Hot Toys is just included as a bonus. I did see a gripe from somebody I think it was Justin's Collectibles. I think it was him. Right? I don't know if I read it or I don't know if I heard him say it. But I did hear him talk about only one gripping hand for either the gauntlet or without the glove. So you're not gonna get to have him wield his lightsaber on the left side. So he ain't gonna be able to hold his lightsaber on the left side. So I I didn't really notice that like for all the other Hot Toys Jedi, but it does kind of suck when you start to think about it, because it's like, man, you're only gonna have his lightsaber on the left side, like that. That's kind of lame. I mean, on his right side, like he can't hold it with his left hand, so that does kind of suck, especially for both of them. Because I think the Mace Windu had, I believe, two hands for either the glove or the non-glove, but this motherfucker only has one side gripping hand. So that does kind of suck, man. Honestly, like if you really kind of look at all like the details of the stuff that you're getting for those price points, it's like, man, come on, guys. Like seriously, it's like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At least do one. At least do the glove or do the non-glove, both hands gripping. So you can kind of get different poses. But after kind of seeing that, I did kind of notice that in the solicitations, where it's like, yeah, this was only holding it with his right hand. Come on, Kit. What if they're on your left side, bro? Come on, Kit. Come on, buddy. But man, he's such a cool Jedi, dude. It sucks that all these guys got taken out, man. They're all so fucking dope. They should have killed all the fucking lame fucks that are in the Acolyte. But they weren't around yet. But hopefully they die. Hopefully they die a brutal death. Are you guys excited for the Acolyte this week? Pride Month, so you'll be able to celebrate watching that shit. But anyways, moving on. Going to my little rants and shit. Keeping it with Star Wars, moving to some Black Series reissues. So looks like my man Nerd Zoic was vindicated, bro. That guy was got blacklisted, man, by Hasbro. I believe this guy had like a video maybe about a year ago, where he talked about reissues. He talked about the helmets being reissued, all these figures that had gone up in the aftermarket. He was saying, hey guys, like, because he usually does those videos of like buy it now or don't buy it now type of shit, stock market prices of action figures, I guess. And he was talking about it, like he was being very transparent, man. As a retailer himself, he was privy to information, and he put a video out saying like, yo, these reissues are coming, boom, 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 boom. Dude, next thing you know, he was getting like treated like all kinds of different ways by Hasbro and like other like sellers or whatever. And it was basically like, yo, bro, you're really fucking with the market, dude. Don't do this. Like he was, I don't know, I guess he was kind of put on the blacklist, man. So seeing all this stuff actually get reissued a whole year later, I believe he came out with like a second video kind of apologizing and explaining the situation, kind of saying like, hey, they didn't tell me not to say anything. I was just trying to make a video and stuff. So it kind of sucks that he had to kind of go through that, man. Even though he told the truth, like it sucks, guys. But sometimes, man, the truth shall come to the light, guys. Because here we have Bosk reissue. We have the BT droids. So we got the murder droids also. That I honestly never fucking saw these when they came out. These are fucking like over 10 years old, man. Or maybe 10 years. Yeah, around 10 years, probably older. Who knows? Yeah, I think this came out like 2014, I want to say. So yeah, around 10 years. So yeah, these things are getting reissued. That kind of sucks, man, because it's like, yo, all the new droids on the new sculpt are like way bigger, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter. So it just kind of sucks, it's like, all right, get them now or don't get them at all, fuck off. So I don't know if they're gonna fucking put these back out like as updated models or whatever. It just looks like they're really just doing a lot of reissues, man, because this is just a reissue of the the archive collection Bosk. So we got one of the fucking OG bounty hunters and shit. I didn't even know this guy had gone up in the aftermarket, honestly. I thought you could still find them for the low, but apparently not. But yeah, probably stay away from these. I didn't really pre-order any of them. I was like, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see an update on these ones. Like if they ever redid them, I just update them. But these are like some of the oldest Black Series you can fucking buy, honestly. So maybe for that reason, I guess people might be in the market for them, but I myself just stayed away. I'd like to see a little bit updated. I pre-ordered the CH 112 Flashpoint Death Nail Deathstroke figure from 5K Toys. I saw the photos of the figure on Instagram. It looks so badass. Oh, right on, Justin. I was going through his hauls and shit. The Bosk is the best Black Series they've ever made. Interesting. He looks like a Cosmic Legions. Did they homage this dude? It looks like one of those Cosmic Legions, I think from Wave 2. Forget the name of that shit. They homage him? It kind of looks like an homage. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably stay away. I'm good on these, but it is kind of cool, I guess. It depends on what side you're on. Like if you're holding this bag for like forever trying to get rich out of this shit. Now they're reissuing it. Yeah, you feel like a dumb fuck. But for the people that aren't in the market for, I'm not mad at these repacks, man. But keeping it with Hasbro, moving to this fucking Cabal 3-pack. So Marvel Legends with a big, I don't know if it was big. It was kind of exciting though. See this reveal this week. I believe it was revealed through Looper, some outlet online. I guess I'm not really familiar with them, but I guess it kind of took people by surprise and stuff because they're not really familiar with that site for action figure news. But yeah, here we have Doctor Doom and Iron Patriot. And who was this other guy? Taskmaster 3-pack. Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm over here fucking smoking before the show. Don't do that, guys. You know, fuck yourself up. But yo, what are you guys' thoughts on this 3-pack, man? I know there's a lot of controversy, I guess, with just kind of repacking figures and stuff. Because no real updates outside of the Taskmaster and Iron Patriot. And then right here, I don't know if this is fair to call this Doom an update. It's definitely got some stuff that I think people would have wanted on their previous Doom releases. But there is a few changes being made to the figure, honestly, that I don't know. Isn't it an update to kind of throw a little tissue paper soft goods cape on it? I guess you could call that an update. But like I said, as far as the design changes, I think the design changes are an update. As far as like his shorter tunic, I did like that. It just, I don't know. Like I always thought that fucking Doom, the previous Legends always did have like too long of a tunic. It just I don't know. It just covers up too much of the thigh that I never really liked that. So I did like this that it has like a shorter one. And then a couple of design changes like on his fucking like his cape, the stuff around his cape and all that stuff. And then the color on the metal though, honestly, I don't really like it. It looks a little bit more dull. It looks a little bit more cheap. That I don't know if they're using different plastic or I mean, obviously I think they might be. But that kind of threw me off where it was just like, I don't know, it just looks less metal, you know, it looks like more plasticky than it did previously. And then the other thing that was kind of pissing people off is that they're throwing this army builder in this 3-pack. So potential for another repack of this, or what are your guys' thoughts? How do you think people are going to go about trying to army build these Doom bots, man? Because the fucking head sculpt for that Doom bot is fucking awesome. That a lot of people probably would have wanted on that retro Fantastic Four Doom, and you know, people probably could have just army built that or whatever. But I don't know. I honestly don't know how they're gonna go about it. I could potentially maybe see them repack that out, maybe like on one of their Hasbro Pulse, like just army builder like releases and stuff. But I just honestly I don't even fucking know. The Doom cape looks cheap. Oh fuck yeah, man! They need to take some notes from Todd, bro. Todd's delivering some quality soft goods, and these guys are coming up with this dud. Amazon hates Canada. What's up, all? For fighting code names. Fucking hell, they hate Canada too. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. It's still not available on Amazon Canada. Fucking hell. Dark Rain getting some love. Oh man, I know Ricky was excited for this goddamn thing. Yeah, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on the Doom though? Like, what are you guys' thoughts on this fucking army builder though? Because I don't know. I like the Doom. I honestly like the Doom, man. I want to see how much I can get for that fucking head sculpt. I think those head sculpts are gonna be going for a pretty penny. Honestly, they might be going for like $20, you know, for a fucking head sculpt. Like, yeah, take it, man. I don't even want that shit if I can't properly army build it. These are nice, but a few things stand out, like the Taskmaster not having soft goods cape, and then Doom needs wire in that cape. It looks cheap, all saggy. Yeah, I know they did try to hide it a little bit, kind of with this picture. A lot of people are just like, "Oh my god, look how good that looks! Oh my god, he can grab the cape." Oh man, Hasbro, thank you so much. Thank you, Hasbro. It's like, come on, guys. You guys shit all over McFarlane for every fucking thing. When he does something dope, don't even praise him. And then Hasbro like gives you only the tip, and it's like, oh my god, motherfuckers coming all over the place with that shit. It's like, dude, might as well don't even make it soft goods. Like, you're gonna do that shit. Like, fucking hell. Like, honestly, like, it's such a cheap, shitty attempt. It's like, dude, don't praise him for this crap. It's not even like the first time they've done soft goods, and people are making it off to be like it. Like, get the fuck out of here. I think the Doom looks cool, and like I said, I'm gonna try to move that Doom head because I am going for this 3-pack, man. It looks cool enough. At $75, I know the big thing that when it was first kind of put up for pre-order was at $100, so that kind of sucks. Taskmaster should have had soft goods cake, man. Come on, see, that's the other thing. It's like, this is what you're gonna get, guys. You're gonna get a fucking tissue paper. It's like I'm good. I'm good with him not having soft goods. Like it is kind of weird to have one figure in a 3-pack with soft goods, I'm still calling it that, and then the other one with the cape not have it. It just kind of looks hella off, you know? It's like what the fuck. So I don't know. I just hope that, like, come on, Hasbro, how much does a fucking wire cost you? Like, how much does a fucking piece of wire cost you? Like, Jesus Christ, man. There's fucking homeless dudes ripping that shit out of light posts outside. Like, go holler at them if you need some fucking wire, some copper wire and shit. Like, fucking hell, dude. Give me a break. If it goes on sale for 55, instant pickup. My man, Codenames playing a dangerous game, Codenames. But hey, man, shit, more power to you, bro, because that would be awesome price, right? $55, that'd be sick. B, we're not digging this shit. The Iron Patriot looks mighty Toy Biz like shitty. Oh, we get to that one right now, NYC. I'm passing on it. I'm just not feeling the 3-pack, especially at $79. Yeah, I mean, I said it last week, guys. Got like a fucking dumbass paying full price for that Angel. Should have waited. Guys. Because I think Hasbro has like a sale coming up next week or something. Oh, man, it just sometimes you think you're getting something dope, and when you see it on sale, it's like, fuck, man. It's like that extra sting on top, you know? It's like, god damn it, I should have just fucking waited, man. Watch them re-release Taskmaster as a deluxe with the tissue cape. Fuck no. Yeah, we're gonna move on from this Doom. You guys ain't got no thoughts on this Doom, but Tyler, why are you not shitting on this, brother? You're gonna shit on this. How much was the Shield 3-pack? That was $75 too. I mean, it was 75. It was 75. I'm still waiting for that on BBTS, but that thing looks cool, and that thing had like a shit ton of accessories. So I don't know. It depends what you're into and like how you perceive the value. You know, 75 also. I think yeah, that was $75. Because yeah, I mean, Doom doesn't look like it comes with too much. Like I said, I think I'm gonna get some return on it by selling that head sculpt off because I think people are gonna be in the market for that because that head sculpt looks pretty fucking dope. And then just a Doom head sculpt too. I think Robo had a review. It's got like updated fucking printing tech on the eyes and stuff. So it looks better. Like I'm happy to get this Doom and shit. Probably get a soft goods cape in the aftermarket, a real soft goods. Because then we move on to the Taskmaster, as Mochi was saying on the updated Vulcan bod. So you guys have any figures that you guys are thinking about moving that are on that Bucky cap? Do it now, buddy. Do it now because it looks like they're gonna update every figure on that body. But a little bit of update here is on this head sculpt, man, that I fucking think looks badass. Like this Taskmaster to me is probably the thing I'm most excited for in this 3-pack. Like he just looks fucking dope. Or that old one, I still have that old one. That shit has like the derpiest fucking head sculpt that I didn't even really ever not like. But when I saw this, I was like, oh man, this shit looks way better, man. He does come with a fair, like probably the most amount of accessories and stuff. That fucking that bow is just so fucking shit though, so cheap. It's like they don't even have a fucking cloth string for that. Like Jesus Christ. Fair amount of hands. Like he's got the weapons and everything. So I'm excited for this Taskmaster. I think this is, like I said, this is probably the one I'm most excited for. He just looks fucking dope, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the old one. I should have probably sold that shit a while ago because I think it was going for a fair amount. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any figures that you guys are like maybe thinking about moving, man, and they're on these older bodies, do it, man, because they're gonna update every fucking thing. Everything they're gonna update, man. And sometimes, yeah, it is kind of a drag pulling stuff off your shelf, going through them, looking through them, taking pictures, posting this stuff, dealing with the dumb idiots on Mercari and all this stuff. But man, get a little bit of return on some of the stuff that you're not gonna fucking get rich. Like I get any kind of money, honestly. Some of the times, like sometimes if I'm selling stuff, it's like I just want to get rid of this shit, man. Give me 10, 15 bucks. I don't care if I paid 20, 25, like whatever. Like just I want something back. Like I want something back. I don't want the shit that I have anymore. Like it's time to move the stuff, you know? That's always kind of my strategy. As long as I can get something back. I know I've talked to Will and he kind of said the same thing. So yeah, maybe if I could sell this old Taskmaster, I'm not gonna fucking even get 20 bucks for it, but man, fuck it, some kind of return on it, man. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. It looks very dope. And then next up, we move on to the Iron Patriot. So man, Norman Osborn getting his fucking Iron Patriot love in. And yeah, man, this is another figure that desperately needed an update. Old as fuck, man. How old is that old one, man? It's got to be like 12, fucking years old or 10 years old. Like, that shit is fucking old as shit. Where I think that's why, honestly, why people think this figure looks good. Guess what, guys? That thumbnail I made is fucking clickbait, guys. I've been hearing a lot of people fucking excited over this figure. I think it looks like fucking shit. I think this fucking Iron Patriot looks like garbage, man. It just looks so fucking cheap. What's up with the shoulders, man? That gap in between the shoulders, like, it looks like he's got like fucking dislocated arms. Like, this looks so shit, man. Like, I don't know. Something about it is just not good. Like, the quality on the plastic looks cheap. It just looks very fucking cheap, man. My man Ty says I just want the Osborne head. Yeah, the Osborne head looks a lot better than that VHS 2-pack, that fucking tranny fucking looking Osborne. But yeah, he look at the accessories it comes with. It doesn't come with shit, man. It doesn't come with anything. To me, it just looks very like scrawny looking, man. Like, that's not how I remember him looking in those comics. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's obviously in the comics they're a little bit more stylized and stuff, and it's hard to translate that into a figure, but he, like, the Iron Mans that I'm picking up, they don't look scrawny. I don't know what it is about this one. It just looks off. And then the plastic, man. It's like, how much would it cost to get like a metallic paint, just like a metallic paint on some of your stuff, Hasbro? Like, come on, man. Like, fucking hell. Like, it's like, and that's the thing people are happy with. They're happy with like just the tip being slid into them. It's like, thank you, Hasbro. Thank you. And it's like, dude, when are they going to update this figure again then? Like, this is it? This is supposed to hold us over forever or for a very long time? It's like, man, this thing looks like shit, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm not. It's something about it. It just looks very cheap. I don't know what the hell it is. Plastic Patriot. Yeah, right. It just looks fucking cheap, man. Where it's like, okay, yeah, I was just showing off an Iron Man figure, and supposedly, like, they're saying that this plastic right here on this Iron Man is like shampoo bottle, and it's like, yeah, it's not the highest quality look, but I like how this looks. Where this shit to me, it's just, I don't know if it's like the brightness of the colors is fucking off. I don't know. I just don't like it. Don't like it. Do-rag activity wavy gang. Fucking Norman. Yeah, I forgot the do-rag dynasty, baby. Oh man, that's hilarious. Haha, Omar with the hard-hitting truth. Yeah. Guess what, guys? You guys like that thumbnail? It was clickbait. I think this figure looks like shit. It's the bait and switch, the classic bait and switch. Oh man, it is YouTube. Gotta bait and switch you guys every now and then. I don't hate it as much because the armor design is the most accurate we have gotten, not just an extremis armor. And see, that's the thing about you, Rick. You're content with just like half looking good, half looking dog crap. Where it's like, bro, this thing looks like dog shit, man. Like, it's like, dude, no. Like, you can still say you're getting it and being truthful and saying this thing looks like shit. You can still get it, man, and say, all right, yeah, it just fills the slot, like, but I don't think this thing looks good at all, man. It looks very fucking cheap, man. Dope sick Norman Osborn. Yeah, Norman Osborn, like like Rose saying, wavy gang. He looks like he's meant for Pride Month hype. Man. Yeah, jeez, I don't know. It's just something about it. Like I said, and then those shoulders to me is just like the nastiest looking fucking thing. Like those pauldrons, like his like shoulder, like armor bits and stuff. It looks like they're hanging off of his shoulder. So like that little gap, those two little gaps in between that, it's just like, what the fuck happened there? Like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm not happy about this one, and it just kind of pisses me off even more now that it's like, man, I do want that updated Taskmaster. But it's like, now I have to get 2 figures. The Doom, I'm like, half. Not really. I don't really need it. I don't really want it. But it's like, all right, I'll take it. Whatever. Fuck it. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's because this 3-pack was kind of weird, honestly. Like, it was very weird. It's like, normally it's like, all right, cool. 3 cool characters. Honestly, like, man, this 3-pack sounds like a banger. But then it's like, when you look at it, it's just like, man, they really dicked you on all 3 of these figures. Like, they really dicked you on all 3 of these. Like, there's not one figure in here where it's just like, yes, fuck yes. Like, I think the Taskmaster is honestly the star of it, because it's like, all right, yeah, it needs an update. This should definitely need an update. And it looks like they executed it well, with the exception of the fucking cloth cape that you guys wanted so bad. I hear you on that one, but I think this looks fucking awesome. I'm excited for that. And this honestly would have probably been like the other one that potentially would have been the banger. But it just looks like it just fell kind of short to me. This is my opinion, you know. But I don't know. Gotta wait and see. The head may be worth it. Fucking code names. Oh, it always is. Whack ass 3-pack. Darth G, man. Come on, Darth. I don't think Darth's ever said one good thing about Marvel Legends. Don't expect him to start now. The Taskmaster is the best of the 3-pack for sure. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt, man. So it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I don't pre-order this motherfucker right here. Maybe I'll go the code names route. Wait for a sale, baby. Wait for a motherfucking sale. Because, yeah, I'd be pissed to pay full price for this fucking god-awful looking thing. It just looks like shit. Like, it just looks like shit. I would get Taskmaster if he would be sold solo. Yeah. Okay. The first nice thing you said about a Marvel Legends. Half nice Darth. Fucking hell. So yeah, we gotta wait and see. This thing kind of hit people's doorsteps and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Here and there. And then what are you guys' thoughts on like the whole leak being wrong or whatever? Supposedly this was supposed to be a 5-pack. So it's supposed to have Namor and fucking non-binary Loki and shit. That would have sounded like a fucking awesome 5-pack, but it's like, damn, I feel like people wait on those. So let's just look at that. What is that? Strife 5-pack or whatever. That thing is going for like $60, man. So I don't think Hasbro wants to make too many of those anymore. Like, it's just they do kind of fit like a cool theme. You know, the Wolverine had that fucking, what is it, like that 5-pack, and it fits like cool themes and stuff. They can definitely kind of throw out like a good chunk of figures and stuff. But man, I think people just tend to wait on some of those, man. Especially when a lot of them are just a lot of reuse, a lot of repacks being thrown into them. I don't think people are running the quick, running fast to pre-order them and stuff. So at $75, 3 figures, it's like, okay, yeah, I could potentially just get this now, whatever. And it's fair price for 3 figures, honestly, when you look at it like that. But yeah, I think at $60 would be even better. So probably gonna have to fucking wait then. Code names just convinced me. Smart man, baby. Says I never had the OG, so I'm with Rick. I'm gonna take the Iron Patriot. God damn, you guys like just a tip being slid into you guys. I want the whole thing, damn it. Darth getting the kick out of that shit. 5-pack, what the fuck? Yeah. And honestly, like, to me, it kind of looked off. Honestly, when I was looking at this pack, it looked kind of off because I don't know if it was supposed to be a 5-pack or 4-pack, but almost looked like it was supposed to be a 4-pack, at least with the low-key thrown in here. Because like if you just look at the symmetry of like the packaging, it just looks off. So you got Doom way over here on the right, and then you got Taskmaster and Iron Patriot on the left. It's like, I don't know, that looks off to me. Like that shit would just annoy the fuck out of me if I was like the packaging design on this shit. Like I would annoy the fuck out of me. Where it's like, we gotta fix this shit. We gotta join the names together, you know. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they could have had like another figure next to Doom, and that would have evened it out. But something about it just looked off to me. So I don't know, maybe that's just my OCD kicking in and shit. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe fucking they're changing this shit on the fly. Or maybe they're being told by Amazon like, yo, you gotta cut this shit down. Cause yeah, 4 figures every fucking time going to Amazon or 5-packs, like that's just too much, man. Too much being thrown into one box. It was supposed to have Loki, right? Yeah, that was the rumor, according to Rectangular. So I wouldn't be surprised if they throw that Loki into that Odin leak. So the Odin's, I think, gonna be revealed next week around. So you gotta look to see if that Loki's in that motherfucker. The thing with the 5-pack is they give you 2 good figs and the rest are pretty weak. Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason it's like, I hate that. I hate that shit. So it's like, I think people notice that and are like, I'm gonna wait on these 5-packs. Like, I think every 5-pack that's ever been thrown on Amazon, like they've all gone on sale. Crazy discount prices, you know, like I'm talking like $60-$70 around there. Like, man, that's pretty crazy for 5 figures. It's like, fuck, what the fuck? You know, so I can only imagine like the retailer like really pissed off about that too, you know. So definitely see if that's the route that they're not gonna take anymore. As long as it's a male Loki. Male. I think it's non-binary Loki, bro. I need the new Odin and Loki and the Loki with sculpt. Yeah. I don't think it's a male. But from there, moving on, keeping it with Marvel, moving to this 112 collective MEZCO TOYZ Doc Ock And yeah, man, here we have a classic Doc Ock going up for pre-order. 112 is the price on this thing on their site right now. And yeah, man, what are you guys' thoughts on this Doc Ock, man? I've been hearing a lot of mixed opinions on this thing. A lot of people saying, shout out to Dark Wolf. I didn't see him in here, but man, he made that comment in the Discord about Elton John Doc Ock. That shit had me cracking up, and I honestly can't unsee it. Like this image right here, especially, like it just, shit just looks like Elton John, bro. Oh man. Hold me closer, tiny dance. I think it looks cool. Honestly, my opinion on this thing is I think it looks cool, man. I think it's hitting the exact look that they're going for. Like, I mean, if you guys saw the Green Goblin, if you guys see this Spidey, like it's definitely going for that fucking that look, and I feel like they're hitting it, man. But it's just, I mean, this is MEZCO Toys, guys. This is like the execution of soft goods on their figures, man. It's just, I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. That Gong Studio stuff looks a little bit better tailored out to me. You know what I'm saying? It just looks a little bit tailored out to me for a new company, because MEZCO Toys, it's like they've been doing this, so I would think it'd be a little bit more refined. But like to me, honestly, I think this thing, I don't know what it is about it, but I kind of like it, man. I honestly kind of fucking like it. I think the one thing about it though that I don't really like too much is like just like the plasticiness that like his goggles have. It just looks a little bit too plasticky, where it's just like, I don't know, like I don't know how they could have done that differently. Like I don't know if it's the plastic, but it just looks a little bit too like that's not a fucking lens. Like it's just solid fucking plastic, you know. But what are your guys' thoughts on this Elton John Doc Ock, man? Am I the only one crazy for kind of liking this shit, or is there anybody that went in for this pre-order? Let's check it out. AZ Toy Hunters Guild is in the building. Yo, what's up, AZ? Good to see you, man. Wavy's in the house. I'm looking forward to Odin. All right, yeah, so Odin should be up next week, I think, man. No dick Loki. Yeah, that's that non-binary Loki, man. This looks like NYC Doc Ock cosplayer. Oh man. Oh bro, come on. Dude. See right here, the goggles, it just looks a little bit too plasticky, where it's just like, I don't know if you guys seen the fucking McFarlane Plastic Man and shit. How he painted like a little bit of a reflection on the lens and stuff on his glasses. Like, and a lot of people, they don't like that, but man, that shit makes it look like there's something reflecting off of that, where it's like, that's fucking cool. And a lot of people, they don't like it because it's like, whoa, what's gonna be reflecting off of it? It's like, dude, look at it. It makes it look like real fucking sunglasses. Like it sets it off, where this shit just looks like fucking plastic. Like this looks like fucking plastic, where I'm like, man, seriously, this is the execution on? Like, look at that lens. Like it just looks like a piece of Play-Doh. Like it just looks off, you know? And I don't know. That's the one thing that I was just like, I don't know what the fuck kind of design choices they're making there. It just looks super off, man. NYC cosplayer, man. Doc Ock hit that Ozempic hard, but I still cop. Yeah, he's a little slim Doc, huh? Oh, Slim Jim, my boy Doc. I mean, it's like, that's the thing. I think people. I mean, yeah, Doc Ock is a fucking chunky boy. He's a little fat boy in a lot of the comics, but he's always kind of had different kind of body shapes here and there. Like, I think this more classic one, yeah, he would be a little bit more dumpy, but I don't know, man. I still think it's cool. Like for some odd reason, like I really kind of like how this looks, man. Like honestly, I'm not even bullshitting. All right, boys, see you on the replay. Yo, Ray, have a good one, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. They made Goblin kind of chubby, but Doc didn't. Is the Green Goblin kind of chubby? I haven't picked that one up, man. I think the Green Goblin looks fucking awesome though, man. Like fuck, I've had like the Spider-Man on my radar, but I'm like, man, dude, like it looks like they're gonna make the Sinister Six like all the fucking like Silver Age joints. So I'm like, man, that would look fucking awesome in the collection, man. But there's just something about them, like aesthetically. Like you have to understand, like this is a MEZCO toy. This is like fitting their aesthetic and stuff. I think I know what I'm being the market for if I'm in for this, man. So I don't know. Ozempic Doc Ock though, the little Slim Jim, Party City looking ass glasses. Yeah, dude, seriously. Seriously. Oh man, looks like he should be driving a panel van with free candy written on the side. Pass. Oh god damn it! Nobody likes this thing. I don't MEZCO much, but I don't hate this. I would cop this at a deal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's something about it that's like kind of like how he looks, man. He kind of looks pretty fucking dope. Like I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It just looks cool. It just looks like the colors, like the whole colors to it, just look like they fucking. It just looks fun. It just makes it look like a fun toy. He looks better with the lab coat not getting it though. My man Liquid is in the house. So Liquid. Yeah, with the lab coat, he does look better. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Because yeah, he got the Sokka's lab coat. Here we have the whole tray right here. So we got 3 head sculpts, we got the hands. And then we got these arms right here that I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, wait, so it's like you could add these on or whatever, but no, it's just like short and long. The one thing I didn't like though is like, man, throw some articulation in the claws, like the fucking actual claws or the hands and stuff. It's like, dude, seriously, you're gonna be popping and swapping all these different fucking like open, closed, open, close. That's a little bit much. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, come on, man, throw some little hinges on that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. You just have them open and close. You know what I'm saying? Pack it out with something else. I mean, you're gonna save your money on the plastic on all these fucking goddamn little claws and shit. Like, it's just throw little hinges on that motherfucker, man. Have them articulate. Yeah, I get it though. It does go with that style from MEZCO Spider-Man aesthetic they're building. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm looking at it in that type of lens, like in that lens. It's like, okay, this looks exactly how it's supposed to look for their look, you know. So for that, I'll give them points. I kind of like it. Toy of the year, 1975. God damn it. Oh man. Fucking Migo style, right? Oh shit, man. Oh damn it, bro. I don't know. I honestly, like I said, it's something about it. Just like Andy was saying, something about it. It just pops right in the right. Looks kind of cool. Looks kind of fun. And honestly, I think like the big MEZCO, big MEZCO toy photographers, I think they're gonna get down with this shit. They're gonna show some cool stuff with it, man. So yeah, because like, look, does this head sculpt right here have that reflection on the lens, kind of? Like, see, it's only one of them. It's the one where he's like smiling. That the goggles like really fucking terrible on it. So I have no idea. But man, this comment made me laugh. That's hilarious. I'll get this to part out for sure. God damn it. There's a Legions collector parting everything out. Oh, we're gonna get into that right now. NYC. Don't you worry, bro. Don't you go anywhere, bro. I want to hear your thoughts on that Ashes of AGBENDOR wave. You can find something better to spend the cash on that does hit all the marks. Very true. Very true, man. I regret not getting that VHS Doc Ock. Waiting for them to repack that thing, man. Hopefully it's just a single. They don't do another 2-pack, because it's like the last 2 Doc Ocks that they've done have been in 2-packs. I just hate that. Hate the multi-pack stuff, man. So hopefully not. But that Doc Ock, the animated series one, looked big, yoked up fucking Doc Ock. And that one looks really cool. I really want to get that one day. Just not the VHS. I don't want that fucking Aunt-May. That shit looks terrible. Does it come with the Aunt-May, or is it the Mary Jane? I already fucking forgot. I think it is Aunt-May. But yeah, be on the lookout for this, guys. It is, like I said, this is on their website, non-exclusive though, so probably check out some other online retailers, man. I know people have their favorites that they go to and stuff. So be on the lookout for this, guys. You guys are interested, man. Oh, and then Monster Mayhem coming to a wrap from NECA, man. Next up, we have the Vincent Price joining the Ultimates line. And man, this fucking figure looks pretty freaking dope, man. Obviously, you guys, I'm sure you guys have come across some kind of Vincent Price fucking media, some kind of movie or some kind of, I mean, who hasn't heard Thriller, man? The fucking the master of horror, Vincent Price, guys. So yeah, he looks pretty dope. This fucking thing tripped me the fuck out when I first looked at it. I was looking at the pictures and I was like, oh shit, this shit looks tight. And I was like, wait a minute, this looks different. When I saw this picture, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? They're giving you multiple head sculpts, so you get like older version, semi-old, and then young version. So that is fucking dope. And the other thing about this release is just looking at the pictures, I could hear this guy's voice. It's just like he had like that fucking voice. It's just like, man, I can hear that fucking Thriller fucking song starting in my head just by looking at this figure, man. Couple cool accessories right here. So you get the skull. I like the black cat. The black cat looks pretty fucking dope. You get the little teacup, his little teacup and tray and shit. Some records. It would have been cool if it had like a Thriller record. That would have been fucking dope. Like, motherfucker got the Thriller vinyl and shit. That would have been awesome with Mike right there on there. That would have been pretty cool. And then the other thing I heard about this release is a lot of people really like the furniture around it, man. The fucking chair looks awesome. Like, that chair just looks fucking killer. Like, I think a lot of people would have been in for it for that. So it kind of sucks that they always kind of show some of these solicitations off with certain accessories that are not going to be packed in. Not just NECA. Like, other companies do that. I think Tamashi Nations does that a lot with that Spy Family shit. A lot of people always want the couches and the chairs they're sitting on. So the same thing here kind of applies. So like I said, you get these 3-head sculpts, the interchangeable fucking shirt collars and stuff with the ties and stuff. Oh, that's fucking dope. You got the bow tie and everything. That's dope. You get the fucking interchangeable forearm, so you could kind of plug in this Raven to kind of like perch up on his arm and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think this thing was pretty dope for an Ultimates, man. I think it's gonna sell really well too, man. I think it's just iconic actor, like, you know, and if you're a fan of horror, like, this is just gonna look very cool in any kind of horror display, man. Like, he even has just a creepy look to him. Like, the guy just has like that fucking like that facial expressions, like that structure and the fucking widow's peak and everything. Like, he just has like this certain look that when you see this guy, you just think horror movies, you know. So I think this thing is gonna sell really well. I myself don't really dip into the NECA horror stuff, but I always do admire it, like just the stuff that they put out and just the people that go in for it. Like I said previously, man, usually a lot of people that are not into the action figure community buy this stuff. Like, they just like horror property movies and horror properties and stuff. Attract a lot of collectors and buy all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this YouTube. It's called Toy Federation. It's like some dudes out, I think in North Carolina or South Carolina. Dudes run like a vintage toy shop. And man, there was this episode where this guy goes in there with his girlfriend, fucking throwing fucking hundreds of dollars over like these like old NECA horror stuff. And the guy's just like, horror, baby, like horror shit. Tells the guy, like, yo, anytime you guys get more horror shit, let me know. Like, and it's just whole market for that stuff, man. So I'm sure people like that are stoked for something like this, man. So be on the lookout for this, guys, if you guys are interested, man. My man Boncho, skin marks of AGBENDOR. Oh, we'll get into that right now, guys. I'll keep an eye out for the VHS version. Oh, thanks, Mochi. I kind of want the Scooby-Doo set to go with this for some reason. Yeah, motherfucker came out Scooby-Doo. Like, dude, the Merchant of Menace, the Master of Horror. What else is up in here? Chair and table pack 40. That's pickup. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? Like, that table even looks cool as fuck. Like, it just looks like a simple fucking table, but it looks killer, man. It looks dope. Especially for like a scene like this where he's just like sitting down, you know, fucking having some tea and shit, smoking a fucking pipe or something. Like, that'd be cool, man. Like, I think this thing looks pretty dope. I might get this one, 8 and Skate. Right on, man. I think it'd be, like I said, I think it'd be cool, man. It is kind of cool to see these releases of like, not like, this is like a movie actor, but this isn't like a particular role or anything, right? It's just like him. It is cool to get like these celebrity style figures that I think a lot of companies are doing more often now. Like, I know Todd's obviously doing his like fucking Music Maniacs lines and stuff. Like, that Ozzy Osbourne figure, I think I might get that if I see that in store, man. Honestly, like, it looks pretty freaking dope. So I don't know. I think it's cool to see stuff like this. It's not just the same old run of the mill superhero, fantasy, robot, fucking turtle. Like, I like seeing like celebrity fucking action figures. Like, it looks pretty dope, man. And I think NECA is always fucking smart to be doing shit like this, man. The accessories are fire. Yeah, accessories are pretty dope. I'll get one. My man's all right. Big fan. Right on, man. So yeah, be on the lookout for this, man. Because yeah, I think this was like their final reveal to their Monster Mayhem. So yeah, halfway to Halloween, guys. Pretty dope. And then now they're not really a reveal, but they do have like this reissue of this Predator Throne up on their site right now. So it's up on the NECA store. It's $99 plus shipping. I remember this fucking throne. Never got it myself, but it looks fucking dope as fuck. That I'm like, man, don't really have too many Predators. I have the MEZCO, and then I have the Prey Feral Predator from NECA, and that's the only NECA Predator I own. But man, always seeing like the deep collections of the fucking Predator figures, like, it is always something that I've always thought about like going in for. And if I do ever decide on that, man, I'd be fucking kicking myself for not getting this throne, you know? Because it just looks so fucking badass. Like, he's got that fucking Queen Xenomorph fucking skull and everything. Like it just looks killer. Like it looks dope as fuck. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. And then keeping it with that Halloween theme, we got some Operation Monster Force. These figures have already been solicited and gone up for pre-order, but we are getting final like product images of them. So first up, we got this Dracula. Looks pretty freaking cool. Like I'm excited to see this line roll out, man. Like it's been a hot minute since these things were first shown off, and I think people are kind of excited to see them officially land and officially, like the people that pre-order them officially get them in hand and stuff. Because yeah, the Dracula looks pretty freaking cool. And then next up, we got like this Operation Monster Force. I think it's called the Sleepwalker or something like that. Crimson Moon Division Sleepwalker. So yeah, we got this dude looks pretty freaking badass too. Like they look like some cool figures, honestly. Like very, I don't know, I guess you could call it like domestic style. Honestly, that's good. It kind of look like Marvel Legends, definitely fudge into that type of stuff. But I just think they look very cool. And then we got Van Helsing too. So we got a Van Helsing figure also being shown off. Kind of reminds me of some Action Force stuff, man. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of reminds me of some Action Force stuff, honestly, like for reals. But I think these things look pretty freaking cool. I'm excited to see them, like I said, in hand finally, because I think I'm gonna go in for some, man. I think it's a cool idea to align. It's got like that fucking monster / military aesthetic going on. And I think it's gonna lend itself to like a lot of dope figures, man. And also knowing that Fresh Monkey Fiction is like an in-house brand of a Big Bad Workshop, so it's like Big Bad Toy Store Toy Company. Like I said previously, man, looks like they have all the connects to make cool shit. They are collabing with like different toy companies. Like I think it was where we see that Fury Toys, a werewolf, I think was showing off as a figure. Memory Toys, I think is collaborating with them to make different stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see this thing roll out because it looks like they're cooking up another line also, man. Next up we have these the Order of the Crimson Moon figures. So looks like we're getting some renders out for this new, I guess it's a new line of figures. So it's like, I don't know if it falls into Monster Force, but yeah, it looks like we have this Count Iron Moon. So we got the bad guy right here in the white. Major Noir. So that another bad guy looking motherfucker. So got some cool accessories being thrown in here. Got like different hands. Obviously, I do like this Major Noir. It comes with like a werewolf portrait. So a Crimson Moon helmet that you could probably army build and stuff. Definitely got those Nazi vibes going on, man. I'm not gonna lie. So cool looking figures. Like I said, man, it potentially fit into different kind of lines that you're collecting. Like I said, they do look like they fit into with like that domestic Hasbro scale. So obviously that's a huge selling point for a lot of people. Smart for companies to kind of do that. Um, and then next up we have this Wolf's Bane. It's a fucking Baron Zemo looking motherfucker. It looks pretty dope. And then he's got this Robo Sapien Army Builder portrait. So pretty smart for these guys to create a character and also have him be an army builder. So you can either army build them or just buy one. So that's pretty freaking dope. Kind of got like some Destro, Baron Zemo vibes going on. And then we got this Crimson Moon Legionnaire with the zombie portrait. So like, man, you can army build these like any which way, which like I said is just fucking genius, man. Crimson Moon Exterminator. It's another werewolf soldier looking motherfucker. And like I said, they got alternate head portraits. So army build to your heart's content, man. Like I think it is interesting line for sure. Like interesting as fuck. That yeah, I'm excited to see him, man. What are your guys' thoughts on it, man? Are you guys all in on any of these, or just kind of half interested in some? Because they look pretty freaking dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. My man 8, he says, "Yo, Jerk said this throne is porcelain. He has one. Oh, he's talking about the Predator throne. Oh, right on. Damn, that's fucking crazy. That's gonna give it that fucking ivory sheen to it. Give me the Black Werewolf. Yeah, man. Monster Force, Crimson Force, codenames. Excited for it. These do look nice. Might pick up that Helsing. Yeah, the Helsing was pretty cool, right? Like they all look pretty freaking dope in their own way. That's why I'm excited to see more of them. And man, yeah, just like I said, see them in hand to test some of the quality out. I'm hyped for these, but they really need to show off some builder characters. Everything so far is like 50. Are they that much? Are they like $50? I thought they were like around 35 or so. Because yeah, I mean, this is like army builder potential. That, like I said, that it looks like they're creating like characters, but also, you know, smart like of them to kind of incorporate like some kind of fucking like alternate head sculpts that could like just all of a sudden make them army builders, you know? Because like even this guy looks like a fucking army builder potentially. You could throw a fucking zombie head on him, like anything. Like it looks like anything that can kind of go with these. I'm picking up 2 of every one of these. Oh shit, Codename is going deep with these motherfuckers. The AKs don't go with the sci-fi look. Is this sci-fi? Yeah, I mean it's definitely got its own kind of aesthetic going on. You know, it's got like that World War II slash like fucking Hellboy slash like little action force kind of mixed in. Like it looks like a mixed mash of shit, honestly, but it looks very cool. Like honestly, I'm excited to see him. I'll keep saying that shit. So yeah, be on the lookout for these. And like I said, these are already been shown off previously, but now we're getting final images. So it looks like these are definitely around the corner, man. So definitely pre-order these on Big Bad Toy Store because it looks like once they start hitting people's in-hand images and everything, I think shit starts to sell out. Just like what happened with those Santa Claus figures. I think when they were first showing off, people were like, "Oh, these look kind of cool. They look kind of cool." People started getting them in hand, taking pictures of them. Christmas comes around, all of a sudden you see Cyborg Santa, Zombie Santa, Terminator Santa. People buy them. Those things sold out. A lot of them sold out fast, man. So definitely make up your mind on this stuff, guys. And I think the thing about this Crimson Moon line, if I read correctly, I think Preternia tweeted this out. Apparently, they're gonna gauge the pre-orders on these to see if there's interest, and if there's not so much interest, it's just not gonna go into production. But odds are, it looks like they are. You know, most likely are. So definitely be on the lookout for these guys. A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen vibes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that too. Wait. You're right. They are 37. Decent price for the amount of accessories, but I would still be down for some $25 builder types. Yeah, very true, man. I think honestly, if it was like a Kickstarter, I think they would have been swinging that $25 price point. But yeah, it looks like they're not doing that, man. So at $37, I don't think that's a crazy price, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's still a cool price. But we'll move on from there. From this scary stuff, we get this super cutie Cure Peach and Cure Dream Precure action figures, guys, from Bandai SH Figure Arts. And fuck me if I've never heard of this shit in my fucking life, man. But I did see him go up this week. And yeah, right here we try to talk a little bit about everything, guys. We talk Monster Force. Then we got this super kawaii, super cutesy fucking Japan shit. That like I feel like these 2 bitches will be on a bag of chips in Japan when they're like fucking flan flavored or some strawberry shortcake flavored chips and shit. Like it, this is what they just look like to me. It's just like I said, super kawaii. Like it's just that Japan fucking cutesy aesthetic that they got going on. I don't know anything about this Precure stuff. It kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon, kind of a little bit of the design, especially on I think her name is Peach. I think it's Peach. Looks like Princess Peach on fucking some kind of drugs and shit, some kind of fucking ecstasy. But yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely stay away from these because, like I said, I don't know anything about them. I don't think I could fit these in my collection anywhere, man. But they're super fucking kawaii. Like it's just when I see shit like this, I just think like Japan need to tone it down just a bit, bro, just a bit. Because this is a little bit too much. But this does kick off our Bandai reveals, man. Because next up, we got the Shinkohu Seiho Double Fang Joker Kamen Rider. Is that the name of this guy? This dude looks pretty fucking dope, man. Like, just the look of him kind of reminds me of the only Kamen Rider I own is a Kamen Rider Zombie. Don't know anything about him. Just like his black and white colorway with a little hints of purple here and there. It looks pretty dope. And I do know that there's like another was like a Cyclone Joker Kamen Rider or something that had like a green and purple paint job. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that one, but I think this dude looks fucking badass. Like I've always said though, man, don't Kamen Rider. I always, even though I do look like some of the designs on some of them, I just feel super weird buying stuff that I just have no idea about. And even when I try to like learn a little bit about them, it's just so fucking many that it's like, how do people know about all of these? How do people remember all this stuff, man? There's just so many of them over so many years, man. But yeah, that is going up for pre-order, man. So be on the lookout for that. And then next up, move into this SH Figure Arts Porcus D Ace from One Piece. And man, guys, looks like the fucking rumors or the leaks was actually official, man. I believe I talked about the prototype image of this figure like 5-6 weeks ago. Colin Crow, fucking dumbass, my buddy Crow, fucking idiot for sharing that. I thought it was fake news. You're fake news, man. But apparently it wasn't fake at all, man. Looks like there was some kind of contest going on at Bandai Namco. And I'm getting this information off of Prateria. He actually tweeted this out earlier today with these images. And yeah, it says apparently Bandai SH Figure Arts Porcus D Ace, not technically an official Figure Arts release at the moment. It was part of a contest with Bandai Namco sculptors and product developers tasked to make a one-piece item. There's a vote at some point, and maybe this will be made, ? So yeah, it looks like apparently, if that was true, it looks like it went to a vote and it went up for pre-orders today. Honestly, before the show, I was scrambling to pre-order this guy because, man, Ace is probably my favorite character in the whole fucking anime. I won't spoil it what happens to him, but he's just so fucking cool. Like, when you start to get to know Luffy, you're like, oh yeah, Luffy's a funny guy. He's cool as fuck. But his older brother Ace, bro, badass. This motherfucker is sick as fuck, dude. Like, he's so fucking badass. Fucking one of the lieutenants of the Whitebeard Pirates. Like, this dude's hella fucking strong. Like, it sucks to see what happens to him in the anime. Like I said, I won't spoil it. But he's just such a badass fucking character. Like, and especially when you first see him, when you first meet him and stuff, all of the Straw Hats dig him. They're all like, yo, Luffy, your brother's amazing, bro. This was strong, well-mannered, funny, cool. What the fuck happened to you? Why are you such a loser? So it's like, it's just funny, bro, when you first meet him, because you see the contrast where it's like, whoa, this dude is our captain, fucking Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, dumb as fuck, lame as fuck. And then you see his brother, and everybody's like, whoa, like that, he's a legit pirate. Like, this motherfucker's badass. And yeah, man, looks like this thing comes with all the bells and whistles. Like, it's got dope effects. Like, man, honestly, I'm excited for this. I think this might save the line, man. Honestly, for real, because I have been very disappointed with his entire line. I think that Luffy that came out, that first release, that thing was a fucking piece of shit, man. Like, I just have him in a museum pose on my shelf. Can't move him. Like, his legs pop off every fucking time. It's just not a fun figure. It's just a super rush. I don't know what the hell happened, but this Ace right here looks fucking perfect, man. He just looks awesome. Kind of nervous about the range you're gonna get on the knees right here, just because of the shorts, man. Same kind of thing they got going on with Luffy. But as long as his hips fucking don't pop off, like his legs don't pop off at the hips, I'll be happy. Kind of looks like they're getting a little bit of range right here, but I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is, or if there's like a piece that kind of moves back and behind the shorts. Because that's the one thing about Luffy is like, man, he got double jointed knees, but they don't get no kind of range. You can't do shit with them. So I am kind of nervous about this one, man. But like I said, favorite character. This was just so badass. Like, he's awesome, dude. And the figure just looks great. The sculpt on this looks fucking perfect. Like, it's got all the accessories that you're gonna need for him. Like, he just looks badass, man. So I'm excited for this, man. Had to lock this up right before the show. Believe it's on Hobby Genki already. Not sure if it's a P Bandai exclusive, but if it is, it might be jacked up in price just a bit. So yeah, man. And yeah, like I said, man, if you guys are like not watching One Piece, dude, at least get to Marineford. At least get it to Marineford, bro, and you'll see the story that fucking wraps around this guy right here. And it gets crazy, guys. It gets fucking crazy. Like, that honestly to me was like the fucking the peak of the whole series for me. It was probably the most badass shit. My man Sasuke is in the building. He says hentai. Hey, yo. Straight mason jar figures. Yo, man, I thought he was talking about Ace at first. Hey, bro, back up, man. I'm on my boy Ace, not no mason jar. Shit is hurting my old eyes. They're talking about those kawaii figures still. Another week, another badass Kamen Rider. I'm glad I don't collect. Yeah, man. That double fang fucking Joker. That shit looks sick. Kamen Rider Cougar. Andes. Oh, man. Just drop the link in the Discord. Oh, Will, man. Good looking, bro. Pride Month, Master of Ceremonies. Come on, Bacho. This guy's will never watch One Piece, bro. Oh, no. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. This guy fucking dies, guys. Oh man, it is, dude. When his grandpa, his like step grandpa, has to go tell like his like stepmom that he died. Ah, bro, yeah, that shit hit the fucking feels because it's like you get a flashback scene to when Luffy meets him for the first time. They're both orphans, but they're not related. They're like both orphans. They meet up for the first time, and then you kind of have like this whole like group of episodes where you just see them when they're little kids and stuff, and you see like how like his like quote unquote stepmom or whatever, she was like a mountain bandit. She didn't even like these motherfuckers, but she was forced to take care of them from like their grandpa was in the Marines, and you're just like, damn, like never really looked like she loved either of them. Like she hated them, bro. But when you flash forward and she hears about when he died, oh man, that shit hurt, bro. But it's just a dope. He's just a dope ass character, man. And like I'm excited to get this figure, honestly. And I'll probably be happy with this line if this thing comes out good. I'll probably just like just end it right there because like to me, all the releases that have come out, like I think Sanji is probably like the better one. I did get Gear 5 Luffy, but like none of them have really impressed me, honestly, especially for the price points that Bandai is throwing them out. I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna continue the line. Man, beware, yo, it's Pride Month. Let the colors fly high. Sailing with the straw hats, reaching for the sky on the grand line where the love is true. Luffy's crew celebrates under every hue. Hey, be weird. That's a man. Who'd you steal that from, bro? That was too good. Nah, man. This is a dope one, man. I'm excited for this one, man. It's got an alabaster look and everything too. So I'm excited for it, man. It's gonna be a hot one. So definitely hit that pre-order link that will flow. Just share it in the Discord, man. Definitely hop on that one. She then comes at Garp crazy after the whole event. That shit is goated. Yeah, bro. Where he has to go tell her, and she's just like beating the shit out of him, like you were there, and that fool doesn't do anything. He just like takes the beating. He's like, oh man, yeah, I couldn't do shit, bro. Fucking ace, man. Fucking went out like a goat. But yeah, be on the lookout for this, guys. Because from there, moving to a little bit of previews from Maisie Yamaguchi. Next up, we got this fucking My Hero Academia. What is this bitch's name? Mirko? Oh man, I don't know. Like I said, I don't My Hero Academia, but man, I've always seen this character and I've always been intrigued by it. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but maybe it's the fan illustrations, the fan made drawings and pictures that people put out. Because yo, man, there's some furries out there, guys. Some furries out there that like this stuff, and man, they making her look good. But yeah, I don't know anything about this hero right here, but she looks pretty dope, man. And I think I've seen some prototypes of like, I think like 3D printed figures or something, and they look fucking good. Like they look like really fucking dope, man. And this is probably one of like Amazing Yamaguchi's like better lines, honestly, if not their best line. This is My Hero Academia line, so I'm sure they're gonna kill this figure right here. Like I said, I don't know much I don't My Hero Academia at all, but potentially might get this. I don't know. I gotta see it, man. I definitely think there's gonna be people excited for this one though. More mason jar items. My man Mochi's relentless with that goddamn mason jar. It's like fucking hell. Oh no, this is amazing. This is definitely the mason jar segment, man. Because from there, moving to another little teaser image. This time coming from Fish Toys. So you guys are familiar with Fish Toys. I believe they're the same studio as D20. So it looks like we'll be bringing more new products in June. Stay tuned. So it looks like they're teasing out another little. I think we talked about Boar Girl maybe about a few months ago. Looks like they got another character from that line coming out fairly soon. That I think the one thing that was like a turn off for that Boar Girl was that she was like 1/9 scale or something like that, or she was like 9 inches tall or some shit. Very tall looking waifu, man. But hey, still might fit that mason jar Mochi's holding on tight. So be on the lookout for this one, guys. Because from there, moving to a little snail shell action, and oh man, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I gotta do this show like this now. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This snail shell figure right here. Oh man, what's her name? Asdo. It's like, man, look at her titties, but that ass though. Oh man, I had that joke up my sleeve all night. I was waiting for this shit. Oh man, but yo, guys, what are your guys' thoughts on this figure right here, man? Yo, when my family sees this shit, me talking about this, they're always like, "Bro, what's up with those figures you're talking about?" Are you talking toys or what are you talking about, man? That ass though, for real. My man Liquid. He's like, man, look at her titties, but that ass though. That's all I thought of when I saw this chick's name, man. Bro, what's up? What is up with this line right here, man? Like, dude. I'm like, man, these ain't toys for kids, guys. I'll tell you that. I think it's safe to say these are no toys for kids, man, because this is very, very yeah, I can't imagine any toy company in the States making this shit right here. Like, this is just very risque to say the least. Very risque to say the least. Just the sheer fact that it's a fucking nun. Like, it's like no fucks given, man. No fucks given at all. Here she's being seduced by what was this chick's name? Lustia. And yeah, this fucking sex demon chick that we talked about a couple weeks back, man. She's more relentless than Mochi. She's over here fucking throwing this chick in the jar, bro. In the human-sized jar. Man, dude, I seriously can't even talk about this without just like losing my train of thought, man. Like, honestly, bullshit aside, I think these figures look pretty fucking cool. I don't see any companies making stuff like this. I always see statues of like, yo, these Japan guys, they be on this shit, bro. They be buying like all kinds of statues with these like shapely bodies right here, like well sculpted out and everything. Like, they don't shy away from the size of stuff. It's just like, dude, proportion wise, it's like, man, this bitch back gotta be hurting nonstop, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, look at those things. Like, bro, come on, man. But I mean, it is pleasing to the eye. So it's like you can't hate on these guys for that, man, for making this. Because it's just like nobody else is gonna make anything like this. Why not? You know? And obviously talked about that Lucia figure. This will go hand in hand. So you got this like nun looking chick with this like sex demon. Just like the contrast of that, like, wow, man. What are your guys' thoughts on this, man? Oh, man, you guys are weird. Yeah, for reals, bro. When people see me talking about this, they're like, bro, what's up with this? Are you guys really buying all this shit? Like, hey, dude, you don't want to know, bro. Definitely pick up my man Codenames. Yeah, buddy. This nun is taking me to church. Oh, man. Come on, Codenames. Come on, bro. I cop all half naked chicks. My man Wavy, always with that half naked chicks comment. That ass though, for real. Oh man, yeah, dude. This is definitely a hot pre-order this week, man, for sure. I definitely have to fucking leave it on here for a bit. No, but I can't display this shit though. Yeah, emoji. You have to put the jar under the bed, bro. Yeah, because yeah, this thing, like I said, this thing is not shying away from just the fucking the risqueness. It's definitely here for your eyes. I grew up going to church, so where does one pre-order this nun though? Exactly, right? Like, yo, I would have gone to church if it would have been looking like this there. Shit, 10 years from now, this nun will be my sex spot side chick. Oh man, I think that's a lot closer than 10 years. Could be next year. Feet, yeah, man. Because like honestly, Courtney is beating me to the punch. I think does come with a fair amount of accessories, man. But if it's not enough, I mean, Snell Show is packing a fair amount of stuff. I think they're really banking on their sculpts being what's selling these figures because they're knocking it out of the park when it comes to there. But yo, if you guys need more accessories, they got these extra feet packs. And oh man, I saw you guys talking about that feed pack for the Lustia figure, and I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. What are you guys' thoughts on this though, man? Do you guys think this is kind of cool for them to obviously you guys think it's cool for them to add? Like, I think it's cool for them to make, but what are you guys' thoughts about them not adding it into the figure? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, could it jack up the price that much where it's like, really? Like, I don't know. That's the one thing where I'm just like, when I see that, I think it's funny that it's like, oh, I'm gonna go pre-order these like little plastic feet, you know, just because I'm fucking I'm a freak like that. But and they look nice, like they look nice. Man, some of my buddies are like really into feet, bro. Where it's like, bro, I like bitches with nice feet too, but man, come on, man. Some of these guys take it to the next level when it comes to feet, bro. Some of these guys, look at my man Codename feet, all caps. Oh man, but what are you guys' thoughts on that, man? Do you guys think that's kind of lame that they don't include that into the offering? Because like obviously she's got the high heels, like that's definitely like that's cool. But I think these like bare feet or not bare feet, you know, obviously with the shoes off, like it's not like it's gonna jack up the price so fucking high. Like, goddamn, man, throw that shit in there instead of making another pre-order for it. Because it's like, I don't know, man. Fucking those feet are probably gonna sell out. I'm fucking talking shit, and those things will probably be the first thing to sell out. It's like, yeah, she's got some pretty looking feet, guys. That's how far we've gone into these toy pre-orders, guys. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen right here for right now. So I hope some of your guys' family members walk in on you guys as you guys are have this on the screen. Oh man, guy's name OMR. This guy's named OMR. I don't think there's a lot of guys named OMR. Bancho. I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of that, so I have an offering for her. Oh man. Oh damn it. Wow, to pre-order extra feet. Yeah, I think so, man. Stupid Bancho still laughing at this dumb idiot. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely hope that some of your guys' family members walked in on you while we had these feet on the screen. Oh man. Yeah. So be on the lookout for this, guys. What's the price on ass though? What's the price on that ass though? 'Cause I don't think I even looked at the price. I think I just pre-ordered this chick on HLJ and didn't even look, man. What's the price on her? Ass though? Look at that ass though. Yeah, this is like the first chick you see on fucking HLJ too, man. So I think this is definitely a hot pre-order. So it's about 8,000 yen. It's not crazy expensive. It's fairly. I mean, I think these are fucking great deals for this snail shell stuff. You know, feet aside, like man, if you're definitely into this type of stuff, which is no judge, like who wouldn't be? You're definitely saving some money with some of these releases, man. Because it looks like they're not fucking overly fucking pricing these things. So might get yourself two nuns for the price of one, man. Because why not, guys? Jesus loves you, and so does she. That ass though. But from there, moving on, a little third party action, or I don't know if this is third party, but it's definitely a company I've never heard of. I've never even heard of it. I don't even have the name. But we had this Garuda action figure, man. So if you guys are familiar with this is like the fucking god, the bird god, a Hindu bird god, apparently. From what I understand it to be. I just saw like somebody commenting that, and yeah, I don't really know too much about like fucking Hindu mythos and stuff like that, but I've always heard that name Garuda, and that is one of the ones that I kind of knew. So when I saw that kind of person pointing that out, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't really think they would make like like Hindu like gods and shit like that. But if that's this, then it looks pretty freaking dope. I don't know anything about this company. Like I said, I don't even have the company's name. It wasn't really kind of shown off anywhere. Outside of just Twitter. The guy just posted out the two pictures. I don't know if you guys follow Way Long on Twitter. A little fucking I don't think it's a corgi. What's the name of that Shibu dog? Yeah, it's like a little avatar, it's just a Shibu. Guy's always tweeting out some cool stuff, man. So I got these images from him. So looks like this pre-order might pop up soon, maybe on 5K. It looks like something 5K might carry. But yeah, be on the lookout for this, man, because I think this thing does look pretty freaking dope. And then moving on from there, another company, Romanky Cows, putting up like another fucking, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. It's called Algar, the Last Scion. So it's like this dragon looking fucking thing, dude. This thing looks pretty freaking awesome. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I definitely want to lock one in probably on 5K. I did see it popping up on TOYZ Metaverse, but man, this dragon looking thing, it shit looks badass. Like I don't know what's up with it, man, but I don't know if it's from anywhere or anything like that. Are you guys familiar with this? Is this from, or is this just the original design? Because I think this looks very freaking cool. It does come with two versions. According to my man Liquid's always got all kinds of info in the Discord, guys. So be sure to join the Discord, man. If you guys need a link, hit me up. Always kind of sharing news in there. And shout out to Liquid. He's one of the guys always sharing a lot of this stuff. But apparently this like I guess it's like fucking molten or fire version. I think it's gonna be exclusive. Which looks fucking cool as fuck too. And normally I just like the regular versions and stuff. But this like translucent, like flamed on look just sets it off a little bit different. It looks very cool. Especially like for like a dragon type fucking looking thing, dude. Like it just looks so dope as fuck. And we had already seen like prototype images of this, I think last year or early this year. So yeah, these Romanki guys look like they're cooking up some stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be the same kind of quality as like that Romanki V Toys collaboration. Shout out to my man Will. I know he just got that Muse figure in. Fuck, bro. I wish I would have known you had that pre-ordered, man. I would have sent you that fucking Instagram message from homeboy, JWMP. Yeah, he had posted that I think like a few days ago, and I saw that, and I was just like, damn, that sucks. And he says like, yo, don't get that figure. And yeah, his shit broke, I guess, on the elbow, and then it's the same breakage that Will got. So man, it looks like that's a figure to definitely stay away from, is that Muse. So I don't know if this is just like full on Romanki cow, like if the quality is completely different, because I do know that they're female body and they're male body. Those things look fucking great, and I haven't seen any kind of QC issues going on with those. So I don't know if that's just like a isolated incident with the collaboration going on with the V Toys guys, or what the fuck happened there, man. But that sucks, because that Muse figure, like, she looked really cool. Like, she just had like a really cool look to her. Where hopefully these guys don't run into any kind of QC issues right here with this thing. Because yeah, this thing looks really cool. Even the soft goods on this guy, like, this shit just looks cool as fuck, just cause it's like all torn and worn and shit all over. Like, it just looks badass. Looks like it's definitely been through some battles and shit. The fire effect, the breathing fire effect looks cool as fuck too. I like that the translucent, it changes like from like the blue to the orange and stuff. Like, that looks like some real fire. That looks badass. So definitely lit up. It's gonna look really, really cool. Yeah, broke right at the shoulder. Yeah, same breakage that homeboy got. So yeah, that looks like it's a widespread QC issue, man. So I'd probably stay away from that stuff, but I don't think it's enough for me to want to stay away from this figure right here. This thing looks crazy good. Yeah, also the enraged Algar, the flaming one. The flaming one is supposed to be limited issue. Not sure if it'll see a wide release. Yeah, yeah, that does suck, Will. I'm sorry about that, bro. Hopefully you get your money back, depending on who you got it from, man. Because show them that post from the JWMP and like tell them, hey, this looks like it's like faulty product, you know. So yeah, I don't know. But what are you guys' thoughts on this? Are you guys going in for this, or are you guys probably gonna stay away from it, man? Because I think it looks cool as hell. Like, it just looks very cool. We're gonna get into the Four Horsemen stuff right now. And like I said, if you're into like fantasy and stuff, there's other companies making stuff, man. Like, you don't have to be a loyalist. You know, that's all I'll say before we lead into that. You don't have to be a loyalist. Like, it's cool to collect lines, but I think when you start being a loyalist, you start overlooking some really cool shit like this. Like, this looks like something that I potentially would put my money towards, you know, over something else just because I like the brand. That should have been my closing statement. Fuck, I fucked up. Oh well. But yeah, be on the lookout for this, man. I might get it, man. And like I said, if they're like Liquid said, if this thing is limited, that kind of sucks, man. Because that probably would have been the one I get, just because it has a little bit more color, a little bit more pop. Like, this looks very. It just looks like a very fucking dark action figure. You know, you can't see too much of the detail on it, but that also adds like to the character. You know, it has like that cool design, cool aesthetic going on right there. So he does look badass, but hopefully that fucking enraged version isn't too hard to get, man. If it is limited, I'd like to get that one. That one looks cool as fuck. Picking up the Dragon Man, my man, fighting code names. On both, but we'll be good with one. All right, on. Yeah. And yeah, like I was saying, we can get the prototypes already out, floating around. So this thing looks like it moves fucking good as fuck. Like, look at the butterflies on that shit. Double jointed knees. No kind of ugly knee fucking shit going on. Like, it's even scale. It even has the scales going up, so it's not smooth right there. Like, that looks dope, you know. And I always just do love seeing like these grayscale images and stuff, like prototypes. It's just like you get to see all the sculpt, all the articulations being packed into that. Like, I think companies should do that more often. Like, I always like one of the sculptors. I think is goes by Always Bumping. He does like a lot of sculpts for Hasbro, and it's just like sometimes they'll show a figure, and I'm like, whatever. I don't think anything of it. But then when he posts his like prototypes or like the sculpts that he made for him, I'm like, man, that does look pretty cool. Like that just looks fucking dope. And I think companies should do that more. I think their shit would sell a lot faster. I don't know if they should put them out for sale like that. Looking at you, Todd, but I think showing them off is definitely the move. And then from there, move into the Mythic Legions wave, guys. The Ashes of AGBENDOR. So yeah, man, this week it was put out that 4 Horsemen were gonna have a little bit of a live stream going on where they were gonna show off their all new wave, guys. And man, leading up to it, I was excited. I was very excited for this. I was like, yo, this is gonna be awesome, man. And the little story that they had put out was like pretty freaking dope. Like they had put out like a little story going on about the Second Great War and how it ended the rise of the Dark Four. And then Mythos, this is like the warriors that were left to rebuild. So I was looking forward to it. I was like, oh man, this looks like some fucking new hot shit. And let's get into it, guys. Let's get right into it, man. Because first off, we have kicked off the live stream. We got this deluxe builder figure, and this blue shield soldier knight looked pretty freaking cool. I thought we were off to a great start, man. Obviously, Trevor 1/6 shooter, always taking awesome photography of these figures. Really selling these things, man. Where I always give props to that dude Raul Barrero for selling the fuck out of those Mondo figures, those Motu Mondo stuff, anything Mondo. Like he sells the fuck out of it. But man, 1/6 shooter, like he kills it for these guys, man. Like he really sets it off for him, where it almost tricks you into buying it just for the pictures. It actually tricks you in thinking that you could pull this off. Where it's like, I don't think so. I don't think it's that easy, guy. So slow it down. So they kicked it off with this. Showing it off. I think the main selling point on this figure was that it was gonna have like that Valiant Knight body, that famous Valiant Knight that everybody was drooling over last year. Or was it this year? I think it was this year, right? Obviously kind of updated articulation on that thing, so you were able to pose it out a lot better than previous Knight figures from 4 Horsemen. That was a cool selling point, man. And then obviously, if you're familiar with their like deluxe builder packs, this thing you are able to get multiple looks out of it. Where, like I said, this being the first figure that was shown off, I was like, yo, we're off to a great start, man. Because just looking at this, like not even being deep into Legions, I thought this was cool. Because with a gang of shit, like it has a classic Knight look, different kind of like Templar helmets and all this cool shit. I didn't pick up that Valiant Knight. I had heard all the hype about it, so I am interested to kind of get a figure that has that articulation packed into it. So seeing this, I was like, hey, this might be it. I'm going to be able to get different looks out of it. I think the one thing that I didn't really like too much was like the specific, I don't know if it's like specific factions that the soft goods or like the colors are like trying to portray. Like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that shit, so I don't fucking know, but like I do like the color of them. I just wish, I don't know, I wish it was a little bit more of a neutral colorway going on here. Like I do, even though I do like the turquoise like soft goods robe on this guy, I probably would have been happy with like, I don't know, maybe like a white or a black. I don't know, something boring, where it's just a little bit more neutral, where it doesn't, it could fit into multiple stuff, so that's the one thing that I took away from this. So I was like, I didn't really like it too much, But like I said, comes with a gang of stuff. I think the pack out on this thing was pretty freaking awesome. What was the price on this one? I think this one was a little bit more expensive than the regular ones, right? Since it's deluxe. Believe this thing was coming out at on their site $60. So obviously if you go through them, it's a little bit cheaper. What's the price on this thing gonna be outside of this pre-order? It might be like $75, right? It might be pushing up. So I don't know, for $60, I don't know, man. I think that kind of took me back a little bit, or I was just like, maybe I'm not going in for this. Because from there we move on to this little Goblin 2-pack, and then this is where I was like, okay, all right, not bad. I got my man Swigs. What was his name? Swigs, the little goblin, little goblin, little crazy looking fuck that came out a couple waves back. I got him, and I was like, maybe I can build out some more goblins, you know, little goblin legion I got going on, because this 2-pack was offering a lot of stuff. I saw the hype around like the bear goblin arms. I thought that was cool. I didn't really notice that, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really deep into legions. I didn't notice that that was never a thing. Like they never had been released before. So I saw the excitement in the chat going crazy for that stuff, man. Like bear goblin arms is pretty cool. I like the head sculpts on these guys. I like this fucking pig, fucking goblin looking dude. He just looks badass. So I was like, it's not bad, not bad, not off to a bad start. But then this is where I started to kind of notice, like, all right, this isn't really, like, I don't really see too much new here outside of the arms. I was like, okay, they're sprinkling a few things in here and there. This 2-pack was kind of interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about kind of going in for this. So far I'm kind of at a maybe for 2 of them, you know, at this point. And I believe this one was $75. So 2 figures for 75. It's not bad. You get interchangeable arms, interchangeable hands. So that is pretty cool. Like you are able to kind of do that. Not even taking into account like all the peg system, like the neck pegs and all that 1.0, 2.0 stuff. I don't know much about that stuff. You know, I don't know much about that stuff. I think that's a huge selling point for people that are deep into the line. But for somebody like me that's just kind of half interested a lot of the time, it's not really a huge selling point to me. You know what I mean? I do know you can pop and swap with obviously the different bodies and stuff. So, you know, obviously like the fun of the line is the pop and swap, like I've always said. So obviously that would allow for more fun, you know. So like I said, that's a huge selling point for other people. Myself, not so much, you know. So right here, this is second reveal. And then we move into this guy. And this guy I just thought was so fucking lame. I was like, dude, why does this guy look like a loser? Because yeah, Yosef of the Golden Spear is his name, and I was just like, man, okay, well they can't all be bangers. So far it's a 2, maybe. This guy not so much. I think the armor just looks fucking lame as fuck. It's got like that royal look to him, like the royal kind of divine kind of look. Obviously the angel wings, you know, it makes it look even more divine. I just thought this looked kind of lame, you know, and then this is where I started to kind of notice, like, man, it doesn't really look that new. Like, it doesn't really look that new. Like, me myself having my fucking rookie eyes on these things, even me, I was just like, yeah, this just doesn't look too much new stuff, you know. And I didn't really notice it. It was like middle of the year reveals, I guess, don't really get that new love treatment. I guess it's usually kind of left for like all-star waves and stuff. But man, call me crazy, I was more excited when they were showing off those all-star waves, man. Like, honestly, for reals, man. What are your guys' thoughts so far on these reveals, man? Because yeah, looking through some of the comments right now, Mythic Met Legions, yeah, it didn't really look like I was the only one calling these kind of lame. Be weird with the shit emoji again. Look, it's our new line of repaints and body swaps. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know, man. They're kind of losing me, honestly, man. Like I've said, I've always kind of admired this line from afar. But right here, during these reveals, when it hit this one, I was just like, wait, what are we in for here? It doesn't look like they're bringing any kind of heat. Most disappointing Legions reveal ever, man. NYC with the statement of the night. One six shooter knows black magic. Yeah, because like I said, look at this shot, bro. He makes this figure look fucking desirable to me. This shit looks dope as fuck right here. But when you actually look at it, it's like, dude, this guy looks like a fucking loser. Like, I'll kill this guy so fast when we were in the battlefield. Knights love summer blue on the battlefield. Yeah. Looks super soft, man. Doesn't look intimidating at all. These goblins are what people think G.I. Joe scalpers look like. Damn it. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh man. That's a fucking hilarious. Even B word agrees. Yeah. Pop and swap. Yeah. And I get it, man. I get it. Like, that's definitely the charm of the line. Especially when you hear some of these like collectors of these lines like give you the full breakdowns. They just look at the parts and they're just like, whoa, look at all those parts. And it's like, yeah, obviously you want accessories packed into your releases, but it's like, like I said, is that all the fun you're having? It's just popping swap, creating new characters. It's like, then like NYC said last week, just have it be a parts company. Just do accessory packs. Like, why not just do accessory packs then? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dude, you get into this, the Legion builders. Next up, we got the Golden Skeleton. So another one of these like deluxe wing type characters, so obviously that means more expensive. This is where I saw one. I was like, I liked how it looked, but I like the colors of it. I'm not necessarily excited about the actual figure. I like the colors on them. It's something about like that fucking like that puke green. It just looks cool on a toy. It's got like that toy aesthetic to it. Like to me, it just looks like bright colored action figure. Like it just looks cool. It's gonna stand out. But man, I was just like, man, this looks like fucking a kit bash skeleton. That's what this looks like to me. Just a kit bash repainted skeleton where I'm like, if somebody made this as a custom, I'd be like, yo, that looks dope. That's a dope custom. But like, this is an official release. Well, again, the photography fucking stellar, bro, throughout. Like, look at this shit. It's selling the fuck out of these things. Like, this thing looks like a painting, you know. But like I said, it's like I don't know if it's enough to pre-order these things, man. Because again, like the colors, it makes these things pop. You're looking at another $40 figure. So Mr. Lame Shot over here is $40, obviously, because he got the wings, like I said, deluxe. Another $40 figure right here. So yeah, these things are not looking as cheap as they did before. I don't know if they've increased the prices on these pre-orders or whatever, but like I honestly, I don't see any reason to go and pre-order through them. Honestly, like it doesn't look like you're saving much money here. Um, Outside of just being a fan of them and wanting to help them out and stuff like that, I don't see any reason why I do this. Pigeon Wings and Codenames. He's getting the kick out of these. That's the Valiant Knight torso. Oh, okay. So you got the Valiant Knight torso on here, or on the homeboy over here. Yeah, I don't know. That even if that's the case, it's still not enough for me to buy this thing. This shit just looks ugly. Like I don't think I've ever seen a knight look this fucking clean and shit. Like I don't know, man. I guess that's part of the customizing fun, is to kind of throw some like, I don't know, some kind of mud or some kind of something on there. But like I said, this guy looks like he ain't never seen the battlefield. He's never seen a fucking battlefield in his life. There's no kind of mud painting on his fucking boots or any of that shit or anything like that. That looks kind of lame. And then this guy, like I said, it just looks like a kid bash skeleton. Doesn't look like something like, oh, I need this shit. It doesn't even look like it'll fit into a lot of your like Legion builders, like skeleton wise. Because it's like, why does this guy have fucking wings or some shit? I know they kind of explained it in the lore, but to me, when they're starting to explain this lore, it just looks like they're explaining their kit bashes. Like that's what it looks like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. It's like they're just trying to explain, like, oh, we kit bash this because, like, when the other ones were taken away, these guys remained, and like they withered away except for their wings. It's like, what? Like, what am I doing? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's just super goofy to me when they start doing that stuff. That Pro White in person is fucking dope, though. Not gonna lie, I bet it is. I bet it's nice and shiny. But man, I don't want my knight looking nice and shiny, bro. Because of the photo of these figures, I always thought they could move at all. I always thought they couldn't move at all. Yeah, like you start to see some of the posing going on, and it's definitely like always the same kind of posing. Like the arms are up, the knees bent, like always the same kind. Nothing crazy. You're gonna see some crazy dynamic shit. Just always that. So it's like, it's, give and take, I guess. You can get some posing, but it's not. You can get anything crazy. All the same parts though, and then yeah, like I said, very impressed on the parts. Like, oh whoa, look at all these parts. It's like, oh man. Like, yeah, look at them. Like, that's cool, I guess. It's like more kit bash potential. That's always it. It's like more kit bash potential, more kit bash potential. It's like, it can't be the selling point, man. Because then we move on to this fucking, I believe this is ogre scale dude. So we got like this ice fucking ogre looking dude. And this is where I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are getting some heat because this frost ogre looks pretty dope. $65 for this fucking thing, where it's like, I don't think it's dope enough for me to pre-order, but I do like the look of them. But even here, man, it's like all I see is fucking reuse. It's like, dude, like that's the weapon that my half giant has. Those are the same like feet and legs that my fucking the same half giant has. It's like, I'm sure you guys have these ogre scale bodies. I'm sure you guys have seen some of this stuff where it's like the only thing I can really start to differentiate and really have like be impressed with a lot of the stuff on some of these figures is the CJism soft goods. It's like the guy really executes what they're asking from him, and like he sets it off. Where it's like I think a lot of people always taking that into account. It's like, oh, for the price of this figure, I'm getting this soft goods robe or this tunic or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, if you were to buy that on its own, it would probably be around the same price. So it's like you're basically getting a free figure. But it's just like I don't want to buy figures for parts. You understand? Like I'm buying figures because I want the whole figure as is. Like I want it. Yeah, I can customize and swap all the way, but that shouldn't be the main selling point. That shouldn't be the main reason I'm buying this. I shouldn't buy it. Oh, that soft goods cape looks good. That CJ has soft goods cape looks good. I'm gonna buy this figure just for that. What the fuck? Like, no, man. I miss me with that shit, man. Because like I said, you get more pop and swap, more head, different kind of reused head sculpts. And when I saw this, that's when I was just like, okay, yeah, this is just a repainted fucking. Like I saw this figure already. Like I saw this shit. I myself can point this out. Like I said, my fucking rookie eyes on these things, and I'm over here tripping out. So yeah, let me you can see the chat. Same parts, new colors. Yeah, and see, colors mean nothing when you can paint. Yeah, and for exactly for like Boncho's saying, a lot of the people that collect this line are customizers. This is stuff they can do already. This is stuff they can do already. That's why I made fun of when they showed that I think it was like that exclusive 2-pack that's coming for their Legions Con, where they showed you all the pop and swap potential. It's like, well, they just had all the fun for you guys. They just showed you all kinds of possibilities. Like, no, none left for you guys. Sorry, guys. With all the pop and swap has been done already, you can't show us nothing new. It's like, come on, man. So that adds to even more craziness of this, where it's just like, man, as they were revealing these, I was looking at the chat of that live stream, and you had all these people hooting and hollering, like, whoa, oh shit. And I was like, am I in a fucking Twilight Zone or what's going on, bro? What the fuck, man? Like, this is where I feel people just don't keep it real, because like I said, maybe they were just looking at the 1/6 shooter shots, because they killed it, man. He kills his shit, man. Because next up we got this cat fucking rogue dude, little thief of the night. I guess they were trying to sell him as Kai Pache. So I think aesthetically, I think this look cool enough. But to me, this, like I said, this looks like, I forget the name of this dude, but I have him. He comes with that fucking falcon and shit. As soon as I saw this, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you kidding me, dude? And people were like, oh shit, that looks fucking cool as fuck. Whoa. And I was like, what the fuck am I missing? What am I missing here? Like, are we getting excited over a fucking head sculpt on that body of a figure we have already? And then it's just like, oh no, you get 2 more head sculpts. So he can transform. He's like a fucking a tranny. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, so you got this vampire head sculpt that now looks like a fucking orc or goblin, and it's like, and then you got this blue guy, he looks mysterious, and it's like, bro, all the parts. It's like all the parts. I think the coolest thing this thing had was like the little keys and the little bag of contraband and shit that he had. Like, aesthetically, he looks cool, but it looks like a cool kid bash. It looks like something cool that somebody would have done, not the actual company putting this together as a release. Like, this looks like something that if somebody would have like customized or kid bash together, would have been like, hey, bro, that's clever. Like a cat burglar, like thief. That looks cool. Like, that's dope. This is the company creating a character. Give me a break. Come on, guys. Cut the crap. Like, Jesus Christ. When I saw this was the one that I was just like, all right, nah, this is gone a little bit too far. So Kai Pacha here. I believe this one is $40. So kind of cheap. $37. My bad. Let me give you a little discount on that. So it's $37 for this guy. So all the parts for $37. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then right here we get into this. This is what honestly was a little bit crazy to me, as far as like it being a fucking centaur. It's like this thing is $65. So it's not super expensive, but It's like, who the hell's gonna buy multiples of this shit right here, man? This to me was just like, I don't know. They're giving you all kinds of parts, but like I said, all this reuse, like it waters down your previous releases that had these head sculpts to me, honestly, because it's like this centaur looks the same as this fucking goblin looking dude with his baby looking head. If you just look at the top of his head, he looks like he got a baby head and shit. Where I'm just like, man, dude, like it's not even exciting anymore. Like it's not even exciting anymore. Where this was like one of their like bigger size figures, or it was like, oh shit. But when you just look at it, it's like all reuse. It's like they've done the centaur already. They've shown you that head sculpt already. It's just like repainted. It's just redone a little bit, slightly tweaked, you know. And I'm like, man, but it just was boggling my mind how you're looking at the fucking live chat of that stream, and it was nothing like this. No kind of real opinions, no kind of real thoughts. I mean, maybe they were, but like I said, maybe they were just loyalists to the line, you know. So there's a whole faction of these clean pro white and purple knights. Yeah, god damn it, NYC, he's trying to sell me on that goddamn purple knight. I ain't getting it, bro. This is one. These colors remind me of the novice of novice customs. Is that the name of a guy, or are you calling customizers novice? Are you calling me a novice, bro? look, it's Dubon. I mean, Cat Thief. Yeah, see, that's the guy. Dubon. There you go. That's the guy. I was like, I got him. I was like, dude, I got this guy. He's a little bit more like gray and shit, lighter gray. But I was like, I got this fucking guy. I was like, oh my god, bro, are they like just watching the amazing videos and popping heads on their figures, like cat heads and shit? Was that what's going on? It's just like, all right, I get the amazing putting his cat head on it. It's like that's his cat, but it's just like, are these guys really trying to sell this shit as a fucking character? Give me a break, dude. Like, and then they add to the lore, like, oh, this he was in the realm of this and that, and he changes factions and she changes factions, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, are they writing this when they're taking a shit in the morning? Like, Jesus. They just need to make slutty female figures. That's it. Hey, bingo. Bingo. Andy's got the $1 million idea. Even though it's been done before, it's still $1 million idea. Green vampire, non-vampire head. Yeah, exactly, right? So, I don't know. So yeah, we get into this guy. And then that's when I was already kind of checking out. I was like, man, I should have taken my dogs out for a walk. I'm over here watching this goddamn live stream. I was already kind of checking out. After I saw this one right here, I was like, this shit is a fucking snoozeville. Like, it's just, I was like out. I was taken out of it, like for reals. I came back. I went for like a short walk around the block, came back, and they were still talking about this goddamn ugly thing. And then from there, we move on to probably the better reveal of the entire wave. We're looking at Azza. But what's up with that Azza, though? So the spirit bender, so I guess this is like a reimagining of this character. I think she's been done before. So I guess like the telling on her was like she switches factions, and it was like, oh man, she's so mysterious. Like, I gotta get her, you know. It's like, I don't know, man. For me, it's like I said, the CJs and soft goods carry these things. They carry the fuck out of these things. So that robe looks sick. Like the soft goods look great. The effects on these things look pretty dope. Like, really dig that 1/6 shooter. I think this was like his best shot of all of them, and that's saying a lot because they all look great. But this shot right here, just man, killer shit. With those, I forget what the name of this, that builder pack that had these translucent ghost looking things or frosty looking things. Like he used it perfectly right here with this one, where that's just so clever. But yeah, like I said, that's a set. Those are just two separate figures right there. Those are a separate release. So you ain't gonna get that with this. What would have been cool, would have been a cool, like, just make that a 2-pack. You get like these, or 3-pack or something. You get these ghost dudes. That would have been cool. But yeah, her character looks interesting. But like I said, we've seen that head sculpt already. It looks like they're fucking like, to me, it almost looks like a cosmic legion, with a little bit of mythic legion parts and shit. So it's like, I get, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, to me, it starts to dilute the Cosmic Legion line. You know what I'm saying? It just brings it down. It brings like I guess the specialness to that, But again, it's about mixing and matching parts. It's about, popping and swapping. And it's like, you can do that now with cosmic, so it doesn't even matter if they're aliens. So yeah, to me it's like whatever. Like I said, that was probably the better of the wave. Um, but even that one wasn't even enough to get me excited for it, because then we got my man Shui right here. So we got this wizard looking dude also, and to me it's like, I don't know, he just looks like if you go to the mall with your girl and she's like telling you to fucking hold her purse and shit. That's what this dude looks like. Like, hold my shit. Go in here and try this on. It's like this shit just looks, I don't know. It just looks super boring. Like this head sculptor here is kind of interesting. It's like, oh, he's doing some kind of like power or some kind of magic. It's like, all right. But it just, I don't know. It just looks like a boring action figure, honestly. Like to me, it just looks like a boring action figure. Doesn't look like, oh, want this guy anywhere near my wizards. I got that one wizard that came out, I think like 2 waves ago. I forget his name. That's like, I was happy to get him. Got the effect pieces to go with him. I'm happy just with that. But this one right here, kind of boring. And then the all in, $420, guys. So are able to get that plus shipping though. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't really see the benefit to ordering through their site unless you want to get them potentially a little bit sooner than like online retailers, but you are paying up front. I think in reality, you're maybe saving like one figure, for one figure, you're getting like one freebie. But just looking through all these, I'm good. I wouldn't want one free one anyway. But what are your guys' thoughts on the whole wave and just like I guess the excitement levels before and after, man? Because it didn't look like they were hitting a lot of people's excitement levels, matching them at least. Cabal most amazing figure ever. Come out 2 years later, bubbles in the plastic falls apart out of the package. Cabal heat them up. Did you heat them up? Use heat. Fuck off. Yeah. Steve the QC should still haven't gone down, huh? Hagnon. This got more reuse. The dude looks like an old baby. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, right? It's like, oh man, fucking hell. It's like Grand Wizard. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It just, I get it, man. They're dressing these things up, but like I said, it's the CJism that's like really carrying a lot of these things. It's differentiating them a little bit from past, releases and stuff. And I don't know. I guess like a seasoned collector could definitely point out all the parts. Like I'm only pointing out some more of the basic stuff I've seen, but it's part of the excitement for like future releases. It's like, oh, I can use this staff with this figure and this book and this and this, and it's like, yeah, I guess. And I don't mean to be like a drag on people's collecting and stuff of this line, but the only thing I'm tripping out on is like seeing the excitement levels of the people in that live stream versus what's actually in front of you. It's like, are people really like excited for this, or are they just, like I said, loyalists to the brand, loyalists to the line? It's like, man, look at my man Boncho. I'll call him a huge fan of Mythic Legions, but I mean, he can call it how it is. You can call it how it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody gonna. What the fuck are they gonna do to you? Nothing. Like, you can still collect future waves. Like, and the next wave that gets shown off might be fucking bangers. But then I did see that this is kind of like replacing like their All Stars wave, where it's like they're gonna give you reuse, repack stuff basically, but kind of dressed up in a different way where it's not repacked. It's like, I don't know. I think it's better to just do the all-star stuff, because then you're getting to vote as the fans. It creates excitement in the vote, and then you're also potentially getting sought after figures. You know what I'm saying? But I think they should do that maybe every other year. But then obviously they lose out on the pre-order money that they get from that middle of the year, because this pre-order has opened up already and it closes on July 1st. So if you guys are interested, definitely be on the lookout for that. Because yeah, like I said, $420, not cheap. It ain't cheap, man. And when you look at all of these, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm excited for any of them. Like either. Like I've always had at least one that I'd be like, oh, I want to get that, but not one here at all. Biggest 4 horseman year ever, 6 months in. Man, is that what they said? that this is gonna be the biggest one ever. Save the bread. Oh yeah, save the motherfucking bread. Hard pass. I'd rather buy more Savage Crucible figs. Hey yo, Will Flow, man, that shot you took today was fucking killer, bro. Where he's just like spraying the fucking gun, like that shit looks badass, dude. Where it's like, yeah, those Savage Crucible, man, you could pop off the torso and put it on Action Force, dude. So I don't know, man. I want to definitely get my hands on more Savage Crucible figures too. I only have that one, and I'm waiting for that warrior with ball and chain. So yeah, definitely looking forward to more of those, man. Purse bitch wizard. Yep, exactly. Hold my purse, motherfucker. Be right back. They won't make a classic wizard because it's a white guy in a pointy hat. It's fucking tight. It's fucking unhinged comments. Oh man, them goblins could look cool fighting Guts from Berserk. Yeah, exactly. You could definitely get some. You could get use out of all of these. Like, I'm not saying that these are like just complete dog shit, and but like just the excitement levels going in for this, and then seeing what was shown off. It's like, oh man, really? Like, damn, I could already make this if I've been buying a lot of the figures already. I could already do this stuff, you know? So it's like to ask $420 of the fans like that, it's like, oh, fuck off. I'm good. If I want to get any of these, it's like I'm going through BBTS or Nerd Zoic or somebody, like, fuck the bullshit. But honestly, looking through this, I think these might be some of the lower run figures ever made because I don't think online retailers are gonna go heavy on this shit. Call me crazy, but I don't think they are. I think they're sitting on a lot of previous stock already. You know, I was talking to Code Names. Man, they just have a wave hitting right now. Cosmic Legion. Nobody's talking about it. You know, nobody's really talking about it. If nobody's talking about it, nobody's going to buy shit from BBTS. Nobody's going to buy shit from Nerds Org. Nobody's going to buy shit from these online resellers. They fucking probably stocked up a shit ton because the hype on these things is so fucking out of this world. And that's hype. That's hype. Understand the word hype. When stuff is hype, there's room in there for shit not being good, guy. You know what I mean? So always definitely look at this stuff with a open mind. Don't look at it like a fan of a line. You can be a fan of a line, but you can be very critical. You can be truthful. Like, for fuck's sake, you can be truthful with yourself, man. You might save yourself some money, guy. And I'm sure the Four Horsemen will still be fine. You know, they'll still be fine if this guy's over here talking shit. Like, who is this guy with this fucking Four Horsemen Mythic Legion avatar? Who is this fucking guy? He ain't no fan. You ain't no fan. Fucking Bacha, you piece of shit. So much for the dragon reveal. Yeah, man, the dragon. Oh my god. That's become a fucking meme in the community. Dragon, woo, dragon. And then they show you a bunch of dog shit. It's like, oh man. And then you know what? Everybody's still excited for it. So it doesn't even matter. Like, everybody's still hooting and hollering and shit. Yeah. Nerdzog passed on Savage Crucible, but buys Four Horsemen. Oh, what a fucking idiot. And like I said, I bet you he's sitting on a shit ton of stock where now that this wave is going up, these online retailers ain't buying this shit. They're not gonna buy it. They're not gonna go deep on this. They're not gonna go deep on this. So I definitely think these are gonna be some of the lower produced figures in the line. Take that for whatever it's worth. You know, take that for whatever it's worth. But call me crazy. I don't think Nerdzoic. I don't think Big Bad Toy Store had like a crazy sale last year, or at the beginning of this year, where they were fucking giving you these prices for. I think they were losing money, honestly. So I think they might have another crazy sale coming out to round out the year pretty soon. Clear out some of that stock and then start over from pre-ordering from these guys and lower those quantities, because like I said, last year and then at the beginning of this year, the hype for these things is just through the roof, man. They create some of the more adamant, I guess, collectors of this line. Like that Four Horsemen cabal. I don't know what the hell's going on in that Facebook group, but like, man, this thing has become damn near a religion to some people, where it's like, I don't know if that's healthy for a toy company to be taking in all that hype all the time, you know, because like I said, it's just a lot of stuff that's not really that exciting, where it's like, well, okay, yeah, you know, I think anybody could say some of this stuff looks cool, but the excitement levels going into actually what you get is, wow, it's crazy to me to see that people keep that same excitement level, and that to me is just hype. It's a lot of hype. He a fan. He a fan. He a fan. You fake fan. You're no fucking fan. Get that fucking avatar off of your fucking profile. You're no fan, boy. If you're not going all in. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Will. You a fan. You a fan. You a fan. That's funny, man. This is crazy to me though. Nerdzord passed on Savage Crucible buys 4 Horsemen. I bet you he's kicking himself for that one, bro. Because them things are hard to get. I think 5K Toys. I think they struck a deal with these dudes. I think they're gonna get some Savage Crucible stock pretty soon. Like I think they're like, yo, let us get in on this late, man. And I honestly, if I was big nerdy, I'd be hitting up Rob Post for that shit too. Like, yo, what's up with another window on these motherfuckers? Like when you launch Wave 2, can we get some Lizard guys? Can we get some Lizard, man, please? Because I don't think you're gonna want to miss out on that line if you're online retailer. Big Bad Toy Store already sold out of there, a lot of their shit. So shit, man, I'd be hopping on that stuff honestly for sure. Talk about giving you just a tip. Hey, yo, just the tip. Just the tip, bro. That's usually it has, bro. Just the tippity tip. You're over there hooting and hollering. Action Force Series 5 this week. Pre-orders. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna talk about that next week, man. Yeah, that's all the toy news we have for the evening. Remove this shit. I was like, oh shit, blank screen. Guys. Thank you guys for joining me for another week. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, man. Like I said, kind of a lot of work to put this shit together. Sometimes I got to watch like 2-hour live streams of some shit that's not that exciting. Like yesterday, I was looking forward to that stream because I'm actually off this weekend, man. I'm not off, but like I got like some weird kind of schedule change this week. And it's like, man, I'm going to call out and I'm going to fucking somehow get 5 days off in a row. So I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, yesterday I kind of was like, all right, off. I'm going to get to watch some live stream and shit and chill. Oh man, that thing put me to sleep. I was like, fuck, I should have gone and take my dogs for a walk or gone and do something else, man. But yeah, like I said, it is a little bit of work to kind of put the show together, but it's a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy kind of coming in here, talking toys with you guys, showing off some of the stuff I get every week. And just, yeah, like you guys talking to me about the stuff. You guys haven't got this penguin, hop on this one, man. It's $30, but very fucking cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's like, it's just something I guess I'm going to continue doing, man. And like I said, it's a lot of fun, guys. Like I suggest if you guys don't have a YouTube, make one, man. I've talked to you guys different times, different people. I've talked to them about doing their kind of stuff. Talked to NYC about doing a YouTube. Talked to Boncho about doing YouTube. I always think people should give it a try, man. I think it's fun. I think people have different kind of, I guess, ways of expressing themselves in the toy community. Some people do photography. Some people do customizing. I think all that stuff is cool. I wish I had some of the talent that you guys have, man. Fortunately, all I have is like the ability to kind of gather the information, gather the news, and come and talk about it, and not shy away from that. Not shy away from giving my opinions and stuff. It's funny because like when my family will watch like my live streams and stuff, like they'll watch a replay. They won't watch all of it, but they'll be like, "Damn, motherfucker, you don't get tired of talking?" It's like you just talking. It's like, dude, I do, man. Like I get on here, I'll talk for like 2-3 hours at a time, and I don't know, I just have a blast. It goes by super fast talking with you guys, man, chopping it up, getting you guys' opinions on everything and stuff. You know, getting to laugh, getting some good jokes in and stuff. Talking to the haters and shit. No, I was just kidding. Boncho, my man, Boncho is awesome. But yeah, man, like I said, looking forward to every week, man. So be back next week, guys. Trying to get this show back to Saturday, man, but it's fucking hard, especially with 3POA. They're always doing their live stream. I don't want to go over their shit because I enjoy watching that. And shout out to them, man. I know Ryan right now, he's getting attacked by Viper Island. That's not cool, man. Not fucking cool, man. But if you guys ever do this to this channel, I'll find you and I'll fucking kill you, all right? Don't ever fucking do that to this channel because I'll fucking murder you.